Hey guys, this is Archie Luxury, and you are on the Archie Luxury channel. Let's run an intro. Let's start the show. Let's get the zeal with the mostest. Let's get this baby off the ground. Hey guys, welcome to the Archie Luxury channel. You are on the best live stream in the business. That's right, guys. You are on the best live stream in the business. We're here bringing you quality, amazing content, and this is the best place for the punters. This is the best place. We really want to make sure that everything is working well in the verse and it's all firing on the cylinders. Today's question: why has Cartier remained popular for decades? What a good comment. What a good comment. Why has Cartier remained popular? And I tell you why Cartier's remained popular: because it's a fashion icon, fashionistas. That's right, guys, the fashionistas. The fashionistas love the Cartier. Love the Cartier. They do. They love it. The fashionistas. That's what you want. You want some fashionistas to help you with your Cartier. That's what you want. By the way, guys, I have just sent out a wonderful gift to my good friend. Yes. I sent out a good friend to my Toyota Mo. Toyota Mo. Toyota Mo. That's the best thing I can do, is to help the Toyota Mo. The Toyota Mo. Toyota Mo. It's not just the Mo, it's Toyota Mo. I've sent out his birthday. I'm just trying to read. So I can't fucking see anything without double glasses. Okay, where the fuck do you take these vitamins? Let's have a look here. Formulate comprehensive blend of vitamins. Okay. When taken in excess, stop taking this medication if you're experiencing tingling, burning, numbness. Fuck me, Dad. What the fuck? What the fuck are these? So what's the dosage? Just take one vitamin a day. Does it say you eat first or what? Expensive wee-wee. That's what they are. Expensive wee-wee, some of these tablets. Guys. I tell you honestly, no, I sent a 2023 Christmas card to Tommy. That was the last one, because I had two people. I had one for Sirocco. I gave it to his sister. And I had one for Tommy. They're gone. They've gone. First super chat. Where have you been? Mitch Rich, $2. When will Lux return? Hey, Hey, you think we need him? Do you think we need him? That's the question we need to ask. Do we need him? You tell me. I don't know. You got to tell me. Do we need him? I don't know. I don't know at all. Do we need him? That's a good question. I've got to tell you something. I got to tell you something. You got to realize this. This is the way life is sometimes. It's difficult. It's difficult, okay? You've got to understand this. Sometimes it can be tricky. Now, let's get some people on the chats. Come on. We need to get some crew. We need to get a crew on here. We got Doc's report. What the fuck, Docs? You never been my friend. You never really been my friend, Docs. You've always been a narcissistic son of a bitch. Doc's report. Always just I got to be honest with you, just doesn't really boom with me. You know, Cartier is the way to go. Cartier is the way to go. That's honestly what I would say there. Cartier is the way to go. Because Cartier, you know, I tell you honestly, with Cartier watches, do I seriously think I could stay with Cartier? We've got another super chat. Rich Mitch, £2. How many watches I got to buy before I get the Sky Dweller? Which one do you want, Rich Mitch? I personally would not be buying watches. If you want a Sky Dweller, say I want a Sky Dweller. And I'd probably go to the secondary market. Sky Dweller, beautiful watch. I remember I had a steel white dial, white gold bezel Sky Dweller, beautiful watch. Absolutely sensational. Sensational. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's get this show on the road here. Let's go and have a sticky beak. Let's go and have a look at the Cartier website. Let's go and have a look. Now, I got to tell you what I really love with Cartier. Let's have a look here. Let me show you something. French design. Look at this chic. French chicness. Look at this stuff here. Just have a look. Now, these are in Aussie dollars. Look at this. A LV dart board, 62,000. Fuck me dead. How about this was a watch box. Look at the watch box here. 13.2. This was like the one I had before. Remember this one here? I had this one before. Look at it. Click to zoom. Wow, look at that. Beautiful box. Beautiful box. Absolutely beautifully done. Absolutely. Look, 13.2. Fuck me dead. These are expensive. But this is what I love. When I'm thinking Cartier, I like French chic. French chic. Look at this. Look at the red, the yellow interior. Oh, fuck, that yellow looks good. Did they do it in the blue? What's that? $9,000. Fuck me dead for a box. $9,000. That is a fucking expensive box. See, this is what I like. French chic. Look at this. These are French chic. They do the letters. Fuck me dead. Archie. AC3. Fuck. 14.3. Holy shit. What the fuck is this stuff? I mean, I don't know how they price this shit, but this is fucking expensive. Cigar. Look at the humidor. 22 fucking $1,000. 22 fucking $1,000. Fuck me dead. What exactly is that? Humidor? $22,000. Fuck me dead. Is it good? Well, it's nice. Fuck, these things are expensive. Suitcase 17,000. Fuck me dead. Fuck me dead. This is what I like, French chic. So now if we go and have a look, like you're talking French chic. Look at this. This is fuck me dead. This French stuff. $10,000. I mean, $10,000, 17,000 bucks. I mean, that's a lot of bucks. That's okay. We're talking Aussie dollars. What the fuck? This pyramid, 34,000 bucks. That actually does look cool. $34,000. Cool, but fuck. That's expensive. 34,000. Cool. Fuck me dead. That's expensive. What's inside these things? Fuck. 34. What do you fucking put in these things? What's the idea of this shit? It's got a sort of aged, hasn't it? It's aged. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's actually really nice. 34,000? Fuck me dead. I could pay my Beamer off. Beamergate. I mean, these things are so expensive. Look at that. That's LV makes beautiful shit, but it's so dear. This is so dear. Now, let's go and look at Cartier. Let's go and look at Cartier. Cartier. Oops. Cartier. Let's have a look at Cartier. Here we go. Cartier. Let's go and have a look. What watches do I like at Cartier now? Let's go and take a sticky beak. Watches. Okay. So you have a look here. View all collections. Okay, let's have a look. See, so what really stands out for men? See, I love that fucking gold. Look at that fucking. Oops, we're on the wrong screen, Arch. We're on the wrong screen, big boy. Let's get the screen up there. Oh, that's that one. Oh, where's the Cartier? Oh, Cartier. There we go. It's on. We're on the Cartier screen now. Here we go. See, I really like that gold fuck. You know, if you're going to get a Cartier, this is actually really nice. So how much is this fucking thing? Oh, let's have a look. So that's the Ballon Bleu. I want a fucking gold one. I don't want this fucking steel. See, fuck. Small quartz Panther two-tone, 13,000. Fuck me dead. Medium is 15 fucking thousand. Fuck. Fuck off. These are really fucking expensive. Fucking expensive shit, aren't they? Fuck. See that gold diamond one, 20. Oh, that's a lady's size, 36. I want the big 40. Fuck, that's 26,000 bucks. 40 mil automatic. Fuck, that's expensive. Okay, what about diamond? Look at this. Oh, that's the 33. Fuck, the diamond is 50 fucking thousand. Santos medium. Santos large model, 60,000 bucks. Actually, I like. Let's have a look at that. Large model automatic. Let's have a look at this fucking thing. Ooh, look at that. Fuck. No display back. Oh, it's got that quick deployment system. Yeah. Fuck, that's actually. That is fucking nice. A gold Cartier, $60,000. What's that? 40,000 US. Fuck, it's not cheap, is it? What do you think? So why's the other one 50? What's the difference? Oh, that's the medium. Oh, the medium. Fuck that. We want the big size. We want the big size. Fucking hell. These are expensive little fucking things, don't you think? What do you reckon? Expensive Cartier? I gotta tell you, man. I I I think that is a fucking. It's a beautiful watch. Don't get me wrong. Is it Breguet beautiful? Let's check that out, guys. Let's check that out. What have they got at European watches here? Let's have a look. Brands. Have they got? What have they got in Cartier? Let's go and have a look at secondhand because we don't want to buy new. Let's have a look what they got secondhand because I like to keep it realistic. You know. What do we got here? We got Cartier Santos Dumont Platinum, limited edition. Fuck, 25 fucking thousand. Hey, we were talking about that Cartier tank asymmetric. That's where it's on a little bit. 40 fucking. Well, it is platinum. It is platinum. Okay. Actually, this is nice. Oh, that's platinum as well. Fuck, see, that's not bad. 20,000. See, you're looking at Patek money there, but it is platinum Cartier tank. Cartier tank Americaine extra large chronograph. Yes, I like it. 11. White gold on a strap. Okay, this must be quartz. Automatic movement. 11.7. Fuck. Cartier tank. What the? That's not bad. 18K white gold on a strap with white gold deployment buckle. 11,000. That's not terrible, is it? That's actually not bad buying. It's a nice watch. White gold. Caliber Cartier. I actually like that. That's nice. 6-7 grand. That's not terrible. Ooh, look at this basculant tank basculant 18K yellow. Yeah, I had a tank basculant many. Yeah, I had a steel one. I had a tank basculant. That's not bad. Ooh, tank Sintry skeleton platinum. Fuck, that's nice, expensive. Dumont extra large 6.2. They're nice. Wow, there's some actually not terrible ones there. But let me say something to you. Okay, what I want to say to you is let's go and have a look at the Breguet website because I really do feel with Breguet, this is French. See, Breguet was a French company. They moved to Switzerland. Okay, so we want that French chic, French. We want that French stuff. Okay, let's have a look. Fuck me dead. Fuck me dead. Fuck me dead. This is look at that is no. I'm serious. Oh, fuck, that is beautiful. Look at that. Fuck me dead. Look at that. Fuck me dead. That is just so beautiful. Okay, let's have a look. Timepieces. We go type 20. Let's go type 20. See, look at that. Ah, so that's a Type 20 chronograph, and that's a Type XX. That's 20. But I got to tell you, this is fucking sexy. Fucking sexy. I don't like the price on it, okay? Flyback, Type 20 flyback. See, this is French chic. This is more French chic. It's more traditional. Technical specs. Let's have a look here. 60-hour caliber, spiral. It doesn't tell us. Does it tell us if it's a? Doesn't tell us if it's a column wheel chronograph or not. Let's have a look here. What have we got here? We got a case. No, okay, that's not skeleton. It's sapphire case back. Yes, round shape. 42 mil. 42. 42. Yeah, that's nice. 14.1. The price, show price, da 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 da. Come on, show. Fucking 60. That's 40,000 US. Fuck me dead. I mean, it's nice. It's nice. Fuck me dead. It's not cheap, is it? Hey. I really do like this one. This is 3 variants. Oh no, that's the steel. That's not a variant. You want the gold one? What's the steel one? How much is the steel price? Show price. There we go. Show price. Oh, 35 fucking thousand. Fuck me dead. And on the strap, 30 grand. Fuck me dead. 30 fucking $1,000. $30,000 watch. I love this Breguet. The Breguet is sexy as fuck. I tell you what, that is fucking sexy. Fuck. It is sexy. Description. What does it say here? Type 20 flyback, self-winding with date and subdials for the seconds. Subdial for the self-winding movement with date and subdial for the seconds. Okay, yep. Balance spring in silicone, 15-minute and 12-hour counters. Oh, 15-minute and 12-hour counter. Okay, yeah, yeah. Bidirectional graded rotating bezel, bidirectional bezel in blue ceramic. Luminous hands, an hour in gold, sapphire back, 100 meters, 42 mil, available with 2 interchangeable straps, one in leather and another in, oh, they do a NATO fabric. A rapid interchange system allows the wearer to easily and independently switch from one to the other. Good, 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 good. Fuck, I think that is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. See, that's French chic. When you're saying French chic, that's the French chic that I like. See, so for me, if I feel like the French la resistance, I really want to go fucking Breguet. If I want to go French chic, if I want that fucking French chic, I'd be going Bregster. See, now let's start a poll here. Let's get a poll going. What is more French, Breguet, Cartier, and we put Louis Vuitton? What's more French? Start the poll. Get the poll going now, baby. Get the poll going now. What is more French? And I love the French chic, French chicness. That's what I really. Oh, Louis Vuitton is more French. See, I like the French. The French. I love the French. I do love the French. Fuck me dead. See, I got to be honest with you. With these French things, that Breguet pops. What's the movement it uses there? Does it tell me? This doesn't even tell me the movement user manual. Oh, it's got a user manual. History, service, Breguet records, instructions for use. See, I think Breguet is fucking beautiful shit. High jewelry, new models, traditional, classic. Tradition and classic, they look very classic complications. Fuck. Tradition, classic. What's the tradition and classic? They're very similar, aren't they? Tradition, classic complications, marine, type 20, rained and neat nipples. I love my nipples. Heritage and high fashion. Fuck me dead. Fucking beautiful shit, this Breguet. Look at this guy. Fuck me dead. Pompous as fuck. I love a pompous fucking timepiece, don't you? You can see Donny Haynes why he fucking fell in love with this brand. I mean, let's be totally honest there, guys. This is a brand. What do they got in Marines? What do they got in Marines? Let's have a look. Marines. Is that? Oh, that's a tourbillon. What the fuck? I don't understand this shit. What's a simple Marine? Okay, so we go to a Marine. A Marine 5517. There's 15. Oh, fucking 15 variants. Oh, see, that's not. I like it. That's steel. Oh, titanium. Okay, titanium. See, that's okay. What's the show price? Fuck me dead. 50. Yeah, well, that's what, 50 fucking $1,000. 50,000 fucking dollars. See, that's French chic. Let's go back here to European watches, our buddies. Breguet. What's he got in Breguets? Let's have a look. Breguet secondhand. Let's have a look and see what Breguets are available. Breguet Classic Hora Mundi Asia Platinum. 50 grand. Fuck, that's nice. Tourbillon. Oh, Breguet Tourbillon. 40 mil case, perfect size. See, that's a Breguet Tourbillon in platinum. Fuck me dead. There's a Breguet regulator. A Breguet marine in titanium. See, that's actually quite nice. 17. Breguet marine. Look at that, 24. What fucking size is that? That's not bad. That's not bad. I think that. Why is it so? That's. What size is this fucking thing? Let's have a look. 42? 42? Fuck me dead. 42 mil. Comes with the same box I got. I love the box. 42 mil. Fuck me dead. That's actually not terrible buying, is it? How could you not love that? What else have we got here? We got a minute repeater. A Breguet limited edition regular. That's okay. Oh, transatlantic. See this here. This is a white gold one. Fuck. White gold. 39.5, 14 mils. Okay. So see, this is the thing with Breguet. Fuck, that's nice. Let's go back here. The new Breguet Type 20. See, they've slimmed the fucker down. See? So this here, let's have a look. I think it was 11 mils. Was it 11 mils? Case thickness 14.1. Okay. And this one here, same size, same thickness. Okay. That's the Breguet Type 20. Classic. Look at that. Classic 28. Nope, that's a little bit expensive. Fuck me, Ed. Look at this thing here. Breguet Tourbillon Perpetual Calendar, 100 fucking thousand. Fuck! What do you think of that? Fuck, it's beautiful, isn't it? Breguet Classic Chronograph. Breguet Marine. See, this is, I like this. 20 grand. Look at that. That's a chronograph Marine, 20 grand. Look at that. Beautiful. That's actually not bad for $20,000. I don't mind it in the least. We got another super chat. NATO, £3. Can you read the description in a Thorpe impression? Which one? Okay, well, look at this. Breguet Marine Chronograph, 18K goes gold on a rubber strap with an 18K gold deployment bottle. Auto. There we go. Look at that. What is more French? See, when I really think to myself, Breguet, I really start to think Frenchness, French. That's what I love. French chic, French chic. You know what I mean? French. And yeah, it's pretty damn expensive stuff. These Breguets are not cheap. These Breguets are good pieces. What can I say there? It's yeah, what do you think? What can you say? Breguets are not cheap. No, they're not. They're not cheap. See, I'd rather have the French chic through Breguet. Let me just get my Breguet. I'll be back. Let me get my Breguet. I will get it out. Let's do a Mr. GMT ad.
Come and get it! Come and get it!
Come and get it!
Come and get it! Come and get it! You won't regret it in 2022 at Tip Top Snack Bar!
Hey, yappa! Yappa. Let's do a shroom.
Come on, mate, I'm not like the shroom! The shroom! I'm not like the shroom! Answer me call, man. Come on. I'm a big fan, man. Come on. Answer the call, Arch. Love the Pontiff! Love the Pontiff!
Love the Pontiff now. Breguet magic. That's what we want, is a bit of Bregster magic. And I got to tell you, when I start looking at these Breguets there, fuck, I just wanted to bring out my own Bregster there itself. Look at that. Look at that Breguet, eh? How could you not love a Breguet, hey? How could you not love a Breguet? Man, that is a very special watch. Breguet. Don't you love a Breguet? It's got a bi-directional bezel. This is the Type 21. See, I love the Breguet Type 21. I remember when these were so fucking sexy as fuck, and they're a nice watch. Breguet makes nice stuff. They do. Breguet makes really good stuff. Fuck, they're a good brand. I like Breguet. See, for me, if you want French chic, go Breguet. That's what I would do. I would really go Breguet. I think Breguet is the answer. Fuck it. I would go Breguet. We got a Patel Philippe, $5. Pick a 5-piece Cartier and Breguet collection for watch chat. Yeah, I got to tell you, that's a very good suggestion there. 5-piece Cartier and Breguet collection. You know what, man? I think that could be a beaut way to go. 5-piece Breguet. So what would you pick? What would you do? Okay, so if I was to really be truthful, I'd say, you know what? Let's pick some pieces out. What would I pick? It's very simple what you'd pick. I tell you what. For starters, okay, so let's go Cartier. What do we want in Cartier? You know what? If you're going to buy Cartier, I think you want to make sure you get some bang per buck. That's what you want. I'd get I reckon the best models in Cartier, I'd go Steel Santos. Fuck it. Steel Santos. I think that is the fucking one to go for. The Santos. That's what I think. Cartier Santos. I'd go steel. Would I go on a leather strap? See, look at these here. We've got some automatic, medium. You want the large, $12,000. See, it's not cheap, but I'd get it with the white dial. 12. Is it cheap? Fuck, my Breguet was the same money. The Breguet, my Breguet. 12,006. Fuck me dead. So I'd get that. What else would I get? I tell you what else I would get. I would then say, okay, what else do I want? Well, actually, if this is for my friend, we'd actually get him the medium size one. Okay. Okay. So then, actually, the blue's cool. Isn't the blue cool? Look at the blue. Yeah, get that for him. What else would I get? You know what else I'd get? I'd tell you another Cartier I'd get. I reckon a ball on blue. That'd be cool. I don't know. These are look, see, I love that. Look at that. The diamond one. That's fucking big money. Big money. Ridiculous money. Ridiculous. But I'd like to get a ball on blue. And then for some Breguets, you get a Type 21. Okay. What else? I'll tell you what else I'd get. So we'd get him a Type 21. I would then get him I'll tell you what I get him. Let's have a look here. I'll show you exactly what I get him. Oops, here we go. Bigger screen. I would say, fuck this. Let's get him a tradition. Okay, which one would you get? See, I really like. See, these are beautiful. The 7057, I reckon that is that's what he has. Look at that. That's actually a good variant. He got that. Oh, look at that in rose. Fucking beautiful price. What was the fucking 51 fucking $1,000? Fuck me dead. These things are not for poor people, are they? These are not for poor people. Jesus Christ, they're not for poor people, are they? No. No, they're not for poor people. Okay. So that's the break. And what else would I get him? So we've got one more watch to get him. I reckon the classic. Let's go for a classic. Get him a classic. These are fucking gorgeous. Oh, the dragon. Fuck. That's a perpetual calendar. Fuck me dead. See, even just a classic 5157. Look at that. Oh, I like it with this. Oh, look at that. That's Breguet. What's the price? Show price. $35 fucking $1,000. What a fucking gorgeous piece. We got AD never calling. AD never calling. AD never calling, $10. What's happening? Imagine buying a 5-piece Breguet and Cartier collection and kissing your money goodbye Uzi style. Hi Arch, good to see you. Looking good. Let's talk soon, Fiker. AD never calling. Love you, AD never calling. Imagine buying a 5-piece Breguet and Cartier collection and kissing your money goodbye Uzi style. Hi Arch, good to see you. Looking good. Let's talk soon, Fiker. Oh, that's pretty nasty. But it is true. It is true. You know, I really love I really love I got to tell you, I really love Breguet. They make some great products. Beautiful. Just you know, the thing I love about Breguet is just so beautifully done. They got a Breguet. They're just, and they had beautiful boxes as well. We've got super chat from Patel Philippe dollars, and we got Jay Anthony. Hey, Jay Anthony, how are you? Hello, Jay Anthony.
You started so well, and you're petering out. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Come on, give me a hug. Give me a hug. Give me a hug, you fat fuck. Come on. All right. You started off strong, Arch. I felt bad for you. Like it's the one when I used to go swinging in the small swinging days. You're like the fat woman on the sex sling. No, there's no takers. No one's nothing up. No one's even fuck her. What's happened, Arch? I feel sorry for you. You look all alone there. For fuck's sake, Arch.
The guy who brings the hot Asian woman, he gets plenty of offers, doesn't he?
No, yeah, at the swings clubs, there's usually you find the horny fat woman on a sex sling. But there's no takers. I'm not even joking. That's what you remind me of. Where's Jay Anthony? Where's Hoff? Where's Bear? Where's JJ? Where's Curly? I heard Mookie's gone. Did you hear Mookie's gone?
What happened to Mookie?
Go on Doc's Reports community page, and he said, unfortunately, Mookie's moved on. Lost interest. I don't know. Come back, Curly. You had such a good show yesterday. I think all these punters, all these people who jumped on yesterday are reveling. They're reveling in past glory. Where are they today? You got Patrick back. The way you read it, there's no energy. Where's your energy? This is Patrick. His way of saying, I'm coming back home. Look, his previous message, AD never calling. His way of saying, I want to come back home.
Yeah.
What do you mean yet? You're right, Arch.
No, I'm fantastic, man. We got a super chat here. Patel Philippe, AC3, you get invited by Watch Chat to Marina Bay Sands in Singers for lunch, followed by drinks. If he tells you he's wearing the Vacheron Method the Arts, pull it up, big boy. They are in the current catalog. Let's go and have a look. What the fuck would he be? What do you think of this, Brege? Is that you, Naki?
What the fuck? I don't know what you got. Look, there's a Cartier guy in the chat. Why didn't he jump on? Well, let's have a look. Where is he? You're Uzi in the chat. He's gold.
Ah, these are the arts. These are the ones, the painted. Look at this. These are super rare, super expensive, super incredible. Very, very beautiful. These are a work. Look, they're not really my cup of tea. It's out of my price range. And I think you'd have to get one that meant something to. Oh, I like the tiger, the lion. That's what we'd like, the lion one.
Come back, Mookie.
Yes. Come back, Mookie. What happened?
Don't know. He just lost interest, moved on. And Curdy can't survive without Mookie, and Curdy's gone. They're all gone. They took the leads with them. And Crappy's fucking scooping up all the super chats. He's running streams. He made $800 in 2 days. Has he kicked up to you?
No one kicks up to me.
No, Angelic did. No, Angelic did.
Angelic did. Yes, Angelic.
Yeah, to his credit, he kicked up.
He kicked up.
Did Tim kick up? Yeah. I saw moments of brilliance today, Arch. Moments of brilliance. But
Thank you.
You run out of energy. You're doing well, Arch.
Thank you.
Arch, what are you reading?
Give me a hug. Give me a hug.
All right. Give me a hug. Come on. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. They pull up my top, Timmy style. Tweak my nipple. Tweak my nipple.
How many swingers clubs have you gone to?
And I swinging talk. No, we don't talk about that type of crap. A few. It's you know what happens, Arch. The people at the swingers clubs then recruit people for the private parties, because most of the people at the swingers clubs are overweight. They're like you.
Oh, they're overweight.
Yes.
Oh, I see. The funny thing is, Naki, you know that subculture, you joke about this. Hey, we got Watch Chat. We got the guy with the Vacheron. Hey, how are you, my friend?
Erwin, how you going, buddy?
Good morning.
I'm going to jump off because we got an A-grade panelist here. I spoke to him yesterday. He was a bit upset with the other panelists. They wouldn't let him get a word in. Erwin.
What do you think of these Vacheron d'Arts? Meta d'Arts. What do you think?
I think they're very
so
nice.
expensive,
I think it's very classy. It's very, but if I were to go with any art watches, I'm a bit cheeky. I would go with Ulysse Nadan Erotica.
Oh, the Ulysses Nardin Erotica. Yeah, I be honest with you, that's a dog shit brand. Would you ever
I
get your
know, I
money
know.
out of, would
I
you
know,
ever
I
get
know.
your money out of a fucking Ulysses Nardin?
I don't think so. I think well, the only one that would actually interest me is the Freak. Other than that, not really.
Hey, we've got a super chat here. This is for your help. Watch chat, take art shopping, and pick a 3-piece Breguet collection for the Pontiff. That's actually, I tell you what, I really do. I've fallen so in love with Breguet.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would we pick? Okay, so firstly, which collections would you pick one for me for? Which collections? Let's go and have a look. We'll pick 3 collections. Which would you go?
I think I think tradition is nice.
A tradition, okay. Which
Yeah.
tradition would you go for? Now you got a tradition or a classic?
I've got a tradition.
What's the difference between the tradition and the classic?
I think for a tradition it has. Okay, this is my tradition.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry, 1 minute. Full screen. Bring it
Yeah,
up.
listen.
Holy shit. Holy shit, that's beautiful. That's white gold.
White gold. Yep, this is the white gold. 7057.
Yeah.
40 millimeter.
Yeah. How often do you wear that?
You see, the thing about me, it's I always wear a different watch every day, so I rotate my watches. So you kept talking about Breguet today, so that kind of inspired me to say, yeah, maybe I should wear my Breguet today. So not very often, probably twice a month, perhaps, or once a month.
It's a problem because the strap is leather. You know what I mean? In Malaysia,
Yeah,
it's
it is.
so hot, isn't it?
It is. Oh, it is. Yeah. So try not to get under the sun then.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand exactly what you're saying there. It's.
How do you do this? Yeah.
I'm just setting my Breguet now, actually. I really love Breguet. You know that out of all the brands, I got to tell you something. Do you think it's fake heritage or what? What do you think yourself with Breguet?
Oh
Is that
no,
fake?
I don't think it's fake heritage. I think it's. I mean,
Because it's owned by Swatch. You know that, don't you?
yeah. Unfortunately or fortunately. Well, the thing I like about the tradition, it's you've got all of Breguet's heritage and complication, or what they're popular of, all displayed on the dial itself. You've got the Breguet hands, you've got the off-centered hands.
Yeah.
You've got the guilloche dial. You've got the
Just
yeah.
as you say this here, I'm actually going to put my Breguet on as well in respect to you.
There you go.
Breguet. Seriously, do you that's a tradition, right? Sorry, we've got to answer the super chat. Let's get the super chat happening.
Yeah.
3 pieces. Yeah. So we would go for a tradition,
a classic.
Okay, so which one would you pick there? I the one that it's funny. I was just looking at this before.
Yeah.
And I realized something. You got the 7057, don't you?
Yep, that's right.
That's what I would pick. I think that's the most it's not really simplest. These are not simple watches, but I think that's beautiful. Yours is in white gold.
White gold, that's right.
Sorry?
Yep, white gold.
I love it in rose as well. Rose is beautiful.
Yep.
What made you pick the white gold? Can I ask you that?
I love the contrast for this one. I like the fact that it has the blue, it has the yellow.
And let's have a look at the price. $53,000 Australian. 53. Fuck, they're not cheap, are they? These are not cheap watches.
They're not.
Holy shit, that's not cheap. Okay, so we
Yeah.
got a Breguet traditional. What else would we pick? Let's pick another one.
I would go for you. I think I'll go with the classic. I think you might like
Would
this.
you go classic? Would you go a marine?
Not so much of a marine for me. I don't.
Okay, the
I don't really
classic.
fancy
So
the
I
marine.
never understood what's the difference between the classic and the tradition. I don't understand. I think, okay. I think the tradition has got the exposed skeleton, semi-skeletonized.
That's right.
Isn't it?
That's right. Yeah.
Whereas the classic, it's similar, but it
Yeah.
uses. You know what I really love in this? I love this here, the 7147 with the porcelain sort of dial, like that. Look at that. You know, with the little curved in. If you have a
Yep.
look at the curved in sub-seconds, it's slightly. It's not center. It's left. You know, it's to the it's to the right. It's
Yep.
just done so clever. That these are not cheap either, by the way. These are expensive. But I think that is such a beautiful piece.
Simple. It's nice. But you know what really interests me? It's the 7137, the tradition 7137. You know, Breguet is known for their
Yep.
guilloche delt, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I think the 7137. I think you have to scroll up.
7-1.
Yeah, that's the
3.
one.
Oh,
The
this
one, the
one
blue one.
here.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So it has, I think, at least 5 or 6 guilloche pattern on one dial. So I think it's, as far as I can recollect, it's the only watch that has so many different kind of guilloche patterns.
75 fucking thousand Aussie dollars. Jesus, that is beautiful. And finally, one more. What would you pick to go with that? Would you go marine or a Type 20?
I think for you, I think you'll go with a Type 20. Yeah.
And which one would you? I love these Type 20s.
Yeah.
I'm in love with the gold one, to be honest with you. I love that gold. I think that's perfect.
There you go. Yeah, I think that's for you.
The only thing I don't like about this watch, tell me this. Would this tank? Is this going to tank? You buy this shit, is it going to tank or what?
Tank as you mean Type 20 or Breguet in general?
This model.
I think, again, this is just my point of view. I think Breguet, their strong suit is in the classic and the tradition.
Yeah.
That's their strong suit. When it comes to
tank, but they still tank.
Yeah, they still, yeah. So if that's the case, so when it comes to a sport watch, yeah, it'll probably tank worse compared to the classic and the tradition.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll tank. It will tank. I love my Breguet. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm getting a new strap for it, actually. You know.
Yep. But who cares if they tank, right? As long as you love them, you like wearing them. I really enjoy my Breguet, so I don't really care if it hangs or what.
Yeah. I think, you know, the thing with these watches is you got to look at it and say, you know, they give you such pleasure. I mean, I bought mine secondhand. Am I going to lose from what I paid? I tell you what I paid. I'll tell you what I paid, okay?
Yep.
I'll put it into Malaysian dollars for you, okay? Malaysian ringgit, I should say.
Yeah.
I paid What the fuck? come on, you silly bastard. Come on.
Super chats.
Why is it not doing this? This is really annoying.
Idea, go back.
I'm just checking it now. Just hang on. Just be 1 minute there. I want to
No problem.
get this right because this is annoying because it used to do it so easy. I don't know why these stupid things.
My wrist is 16 centimeter. I mean, just to answer some of the chats there, 16 centimeter. So 40 millimeter to me, I think is just the right size, perfect. I know the trend is moving towards smaller watches, and I do like smaller watches as well. But I think it's just a trend. I think eventually the trend will go one full cycle and go back to bigger watches as well. But for me, I don't usually follow the trend.
I paid 37,000 Malaysian ringgit.
37,000 Malaysian ringgit, and that's pre-owned.
Yes, yeah, of course. No papers. It had box, no papers.
No papers, box, gold, right?
Yes, rose gold. Yes, I mean it's a bargain. That's a bargain, really, isn't it? You know, I mean,
yeah,
that is an absolute bargain compared to retail. Retail would be
definitely.
But you know, it's these things, these tank. Like, admittedly, I got that very cheap. Okay, I admit that was I got it from a friend of mine who's a mini dealer.
Yep.
And he said, look, this is a really good buy. You can have it for what I paid for it. And it was really, really cheap. And he said to me, he'll always buy it back. He'll always buy it back because it was so cheap. I got to tell you, the Breguet, the thing about it is, you know, if you own a Breguet, I don't think you need a Patek, do you? Do you really need to have a Patek if you've got a Breguet? That is
I don't think you really need it. In fact, I do think that this is one of the Patek killer, if you ask me.
Oh, nothing. Patek has nothing like that. Yeah. They have got a skeletonized watch, but it's fucking ugly. They got this skeletonized watch. I think it's an ellipse case. It's fucking awful. Okay. You know, like that is just so beautiful. In fact, I got to tell you something. You know what I wish I could do sometimes there, Watch Chat?
Yep.
Just go Breguet.
Just go Breguet.
What do you think of that? I mean, seriously, is that crazy or not? Just, what do you think of that? I think that would be so cool.
It'd be nice. I mean, it's going to be a very expensive collection.
How many Breguets do they make a year?
Oh, I don't think that's a lot. Can't be sure with the numbers. Let me find that out.
Yeah.
How many Breguets do they make in a year?
Because I got to tell you, the serial numbers are very low, right? And I really think they are special. They are really...
Annual production around 18,000 pieces.
Yeah. See, what's Patek? Patek's about 60, 70,000, isn't it? What's Patek? Just check Patek.
Oh, 62,000.
Yeah. It's
even more than Breguet.
I got to tell you something, Richard Mille. I agree, Richard Mille. I honestly don't understand. I'd much rather have a Breguet on my wrist than a Richard Mille. Would you? Do you want a Richard Mille?
Yeah, never. I don't think I really want it. It's number one, it's not really my style. Number two, it's just way too expensive.
Yeah, is it worth it? Is it worth it? What do you think?
Not in my books. I don't think it's worth it in my books. I mean, if you have money to throw around and you want to flaunt it, yeah, I think it's a good watch to flaunt it. But is it worth it? value for money. I don't, with that kind of money, I think you can buy a lot more different kind of, a few pieces of better watches with that kind of money. I think Richard knew there's a lot of hype in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. There is a lot of hype.
But listen, Archie, I think you got a good price in with that Breguet, and my mantra is never buy a watch above retail, and you got it below retail. That's even better, right? So
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's Breguet is a beautiful brand. We got another super chat here. Super chat. Where have you been? Patel Philippe, $5. AC3. Take watch chat shopping and pick an ideal 3-piece blank pane collection to be stylish in Kuala. See, I got to tell you, this brand blank pane, I kind of think it's a bit phony.
why?
Okay.
Because of their Swatch collaboration.
I just think the brand is kind of. I'm a bit okay. So let's pick 3. Okay, so there's 3 blank panes. They're not cheap. Blank pane is fucking expensive. I think if you went with blank pane, they got novelties. Fuck, they're expensive. Everything is expensive. Okay, the collection. Let's have a look here. So what would I pick? Okay, for starters, you need to get a 50 fathom. Okay, you'd have to get a 50 fathom because that's really what the brand is. I got to tell you, I really like is I don't like these here, the bezel, but I really love this here, the curved. See that bezel? You know, it's like a super gloss. They in real life are fucking amazing. This here, I've actually seen this watch, and it's fucking beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so, but that's okay. So there we go. We picked this. That's a beautiful blank pane in gold, rose gold. Beautiful, beautiful. Then I tell you what else we'd go for. Okay, so what else would we go for? Look, we would have to go. I don't mind the Air Command series. That's their chronograph. Kind of trying to do a Breitling. It's cool. I think we get a steal one of these, an Air Commando, right? Like that. Fucking expensive, but look at this. It's 33,000 Australian. I mean, fuck.
Wow.
I mean, that is not cheap. And then what else we'd go for? I'd like something a bit more. Those art ones, nah, they're not really okay. Now this is the Villarette. This is like their patrimony, kind of the more traditional. These fucking tank so badly. These fucking they plummet through the floor. You know, they're nice watches, but they plummet through the fucking floor. You wanna see? I don't even like it, but see, that's the ultra. That's the simple. Not really a big fan. What's the? I don't like that fucking hand there. Look at that curved hand. That fucks me off. That, you know that. See, they got that curved hand, which for the date. That's fucking. Why the fuck do they? Let's just fucking hate that idea. All of these, I tell you what, you get a perpetual. These tank. Okay, let's pick this one here. I like this one, but this fucking tanks 80,000. No, that's not terrible, but it's 80,000 fucking dollars. That's
wow. I like the green though. It's nice green. Well, the thing about the Blancpain, that's their watches are usually quite big. So even with the 50 Phantoms, I wish they would make them smaller, like the 1130. I mean, if they have a reissue of that, I think I'll go for it.
Yeah. It's I gotta tell you, the blank pane. The blank pane. Fuck, that's a toxic brand. Fuck, you'd never get out of this shit. You buy this, You keep this to the grave. You know what I mean? Like, really, would you really fucking be that stupid to buy 3 blank panes?
Ah,
You would, and the thing is, on the second-hand market, you less than half. Don't you see it? Less than half. At more. Like
that
Breguet, I think Breguet is much stronger than blank pane. What do you think?
Brigade, I think it's I think it's stronger than it's more in demand compared to Blancpain. Yeah.
And Breguet tanks like a bitch. It just, I would love to have the balls to say to you, you know what? Fuck this. I want to just have fucking. I would love to fucking say to you, I just want to have Breguet. Breguet.
Ah, that your love for Brigade is that strong, huh?
The problem is
Ah,
they're all fucking dress watches on leather straps. That's the
yeah,
problem. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah. Then it's very expensive as well. Uh, I don't know. I prefer to steal one watch from one brand. Stick
one
with the
watch per brand. You prefer
per
to do
brand.
that.
Yeah.
How about Rolex? More than one Rolex, but we got a super
Uh,
chat here. William Gaudry, €2. Forget Breguet. Rolex, big boy, is the only way. But Rolex is so boring. What do you get? You get a sub, you get a GMT, you get a Daytona, you get a Datejust, and maybe a Day-Date.
but if anyone who were to have a Rolex and who chooses to have it in a sport watch, and they have a Yachtmaster, I respect the guys who have a Yachtmaster. Yeah, compared to the normal hype of having a Submariner, GMT Master, the same normal watch. You know what I mean? Because you can't
Yeah.
tell if they are really a watch enthusiast or someone who is into the hype. Unless, of course, they have other watches, and they have a Breguet, and But if I were to see anyone on the streets who has a Submariner, to me it's like I can't tell because I don't know him. But if he has a Yachtmaster, they'll be like, oh, okay, this guy knows something beyond the Submariner and the Daytona.
What? Nanak, $2. Good to see Patrick come back home. Hashtag, where is JJ? And we got Patel Philippe, $5. Nak, the reason Patrick came back is because we gave Curly the ass. That's the reason. Curly also had a lot of enemies too. Don't forget that. Patel Philippe, $5. Watch Chak take AC3 shopping for the most luxurious hotel in Kuala Lumpur. What should he stay at least one night to get the most opulent KL experience? What is the best hotel in KL?
Whew. I can't say which is the best, but I think I can't say which is the best, and I can't say which is the most expensive as well. But if you would ask me and you want to stay in KL itself, I would recommend the EQ Hotel, the Equatorial.
EQ Hotel, Kuala Lumpur. Let's go and have a look. Let's have a look.
The reason why I would
EQ.
recommend that hotel is because number one, it's a
Holy fuck! This is amazing hotel.
it's quite the architecture, the structure is quite new, and it's located smack right in the center of quite a few shopping malls within walking distance, and of course a buddy of mine actually owns it. So yeah.
He owns it.
Oh yeah. Oh, he one of the
Have a
shareholders.
look. They got a golden week offer. More detail. Look at the promotion. How much does it cost here? Start at 630 a night. Malaysian ringgit. 630. $630 a night. Okay, let's have a look what that is there. Look, this is a nice hotel. Don't get me wrong.
It's a nice hotel, yeah. And the services is actually very it's excellent. I
Well,
think the
that's 200
hospitality.
Aussie a night. That's not terrible. 200 Aussie. Look, I tell you what, you wouldn't get a hotel that nice in Australia. Now, the truth is, the problem is where it becomes a fuck. That's 300 a night, we said, but sorry, 600. These ones here, okay, deluxe. What do we want? We just want a Premier King. That's 1,000. Okay, that's 300. Okay, so that is actually that is fucking beautiful hotel, man. That's actually good. Okay, 350 a night. That's a little bit more than I like to spend. But have a look at that. That is a beautiful room.
The hospitality there, it's excellent. You know, people there very nice, very friendly. I've not seen any hotels who match that actually. And they
No,
have a bar at the top of the hotel that has
yeah.
a gorgeous view of the of Malaysia of KL itself.
I tell you what, I used to stay. Where did I stay? I've stayed a few times in KL. I'll show you where I stayed. Which look, this is the other end of town. I stayed at the Park Royal
Ah,
KL, the Park Royal Service Suites. Okay, and that wasn't bad. The Park Royal wasn't bad. So stay. I found that really nice. I actually liked it. So Park Royal, okay, super urban deluxe room. Okay, so look, it's not much cheaper actually.
mm.
It's not much cheaper. Oh, they got some really interesting kids
Kids
rooms.
room.
They a superior room. Look, that's actually. I want to stay much cheaper, but okay. Do you understand? I want
Yeah,
100.
yeah.
I want 100 KL ringgit a night.
That's for your entire duration, right? Yeah.
No, per night. 100 ringgit per night. That's my budget.
Yeah, that you probably have to look at some Airbnbs then.
I wanted to spend 100 ringgit per night. Okay. Is that
can get
rude
some.
to ask that 100 ringgit a night? The hotels, it's not.
Yeah, 100 ringgit you can get some good Airbnbs.
Worst case scenario, I might see if I can go on some dating apps and find a wealthy lady who's got a beautiful apartment I can stay with. Is that easy?
Well, you can try. I'm sure
I can try.
Yeah, you can try.
KL is beautiful. I really do love KL. KL, I think, is perfect. I also love Indonesia. I must say, Indonesia is a beautiful country.
Where, Jakarta?
Yeah, Jakarta. Yeah, not Bali. Bali are not a big. I think Jakarta's a little bit busy, but actually, one thing, KL is really busy. Traffic is terrible in KL.
Well, I
KL
think
is
Jakarta is
very.
worse.
Oh yes, Jakarta's worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Singapore is so much less traffic because the
Oh,
cars
yeah.
are ridiculous price.
And I think they've got better infrastructure as well, but it's bloody expensive.
Oh, Singapore is. Oh my God, that is just so ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous. We got a super chat. Patel Philippe. Let's open Watch Chat's eyes, AC3. 2 watch per brand. 2 watch per brand. JLC, Rolex, AP, Patek. Okay, so 2 watch per brand. JLC. I got to tell you, I think the best JLC, you'd have to go you would have to go with JLC Reverso, and maybe you could do a couple of things. You could go for a master control. You could go for their sports. The sports lines never really did well. They had the Polaris, they had the master compressor. They
Yeah.
really bang per buck on the second hand. Rolex, I got to tell you something. Rolex. Let me tell you about Rolex. Let me tell you Rolex. You know what Rolex you'd have to get? I tell you honestly. Like I really think I've really thought about Rolex long and hard, and my two Rolexes here. Here you go. Explorer and I mean, that isn't that. What more do you need in a Rolex? A sub and a GMT function. That's it. That's it. I mean, whether you
That's
go
true.
Explorer or
That's
whether you
true.
go GMT, bang per buck. The bang,
Yeah.
that's still because let's face it, the Pepsis are fucking. They're expensive. By the way, that
Yeah.
Breguet looks really cool on your wrist there.
Oh, thank you.
And it's the Breguet is super cool. Breguet is super 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 cool. I like personally. I like to have Rolex. I like Rolex. I would actually like to. I tell you honestly, I and AP. What APs? I think if you're going for AP, you'd have to go for a
Oh,
three-hander Royal Oak. Okay, and I think as a second AP, I
Chrono.
personally would say you'd have to go the two APs. If I was to get two APs, I'd go for a classic three-hand Royal Oak,
Royal
and I'd
Oak.
go
Okay.
for a offshore chronograph. I think that's.
But that's
And
okay.
I got to be honest with you, the Royal Oaks. It's funny. You look at the history. Royal Oak was so fucking cool, and they got muscled out. That elite market, they got muscled out by Richard Mill, really, didn't they? Richard Mill kind of fucked them over.
Yeah.
Because I remember Royal Oaks offshores were so cool at one stage. You remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
so fucking cool. And then Patek Philippe. Patek Philippe, I got to tell you. Um,
I only have two in my mind. Patek.
um, I tell you honestly, I reckon two Pateks. If I would tell you, I think one of the best complications, in my opinion, secondhand. I think the world times a really good bang per buck.
Yep.
Okay, great bang
Yep.
per buck. And then so I think it's this way. You have a complication,
Mm-hmm.
and you have a standard three-hand dress watch, like a 5196 or a 6119. That's it. That's all you really need. You have a complication, and you have a two. I tell you honestly, what more do you really want there? And I gotta tell you, I actually, with Patek itself there. I mean, they're a great. I got this out for you yesterday. There you go. That's the
Yeah.
world time.
It's very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, just a beautiful. It's a beautiful watch there. It's really look.
It's a good size as
I
well.
really like the white gold. I must say, I really like your Breguet in the white gold is just so subtle. It doesn't. It's very subtle watch. It's I think Patek is such a great brand. I think Patek is such a cool brand to have, but I lost respect because the fucking Nautilus and Aquanaut people have come in. They've destroyed it. The hype people, Patek was special. Then these hype monsters came in. It's not the same. I've actually been thinking I want to get one more watch to finish. I'm a little bit chrono heavy. But that's okay because I don't really want to get rid of. I'll be honest with you, the JLC, the market's not good for that at the moment. The market's not good for anything at the moment. They're very tough. People want to do swaps. You know what I mean? I don't want to do swaps. I want cash. You know what I mean? It's kind of.
Yeah, it's tough to getting rid of a Patek these days. Sorry, a JLC.
Yeah, it is. It is very tough. It's very tough to get rid of stuff at the moment there. And I got to be honest with you, customers are hard to handle. They're very, very tricky to handle. Who we got here? We got Herman. My good friend Herman's come on the stream. Hey, Herman. Sell the lot and go on a cruise. Look, Herman's on a cruise.
Hey, Herman.
Hey, what's up?
Whereabouts are you now, Herman? This looks amazing.
It's near Juneau, Alaska.
Wow. And was it worth selling your entire watch collection off to go on this?
Of course.
You seem very happy today, Herman.
Very happy.
Wow, you're fishing?
Cruise ship.
Cruise ship, right. Wow. Well, believe it or not, Archie, I've never been on a cruise before.
Wow.
I'd love to go to one.
Yes. The problem is you tend to eat a lot of shit. You eat a lot of food on those cruises. That's the big problem. You tend to eat a lot of shit, and they have gambling. I don't think it's really my cup of tea. Cruises can be great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think a cruise can be great fun too. I think it is great. I'd prefer to go to KL, but
yeah, you can come anytime. And if you want to actually stay at the EQ hotel, I can hook you up. Not a problem.
Yes. No, that's a beautiful.
You should check out their Sky Bar. Their Sky Bar is amazing. I love the Sky Bar.
Yeah, no, Sky Bars are incredible things there. That's an amazing hotel. We got Patel Philippe, $5. AC3, tell Watch Chat your experience with the Peninsula Hotel. And what's the most opulent spot to stay in Honkers? Yes. Oh, the Peninsula. That's the one with the Rolls Royces out the front. Yeah, it's a beautiful hotel. Really, really beautiful. I've never stayed. I usually in Hong Kong, I stayed at the Mirror a few times.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bit expensive, but they kind of. I'm not staying there again. I actually. There's a hotel called BP International I've stayed at. Actually, that was quite reasonable. It's a nice, modern, beautiful foyer. It's got an amazing foyer. Hotels in Hong Kong, they love a nice foyer. Foyer is important. And the rooms are all small. That's kind of how Hong Kong is. But hey, you get that. That's life. That's life. I miss Hong Kong. Actually, Hong Kong is one place I really... Do you like Hong Kong?
I've never been there though.
What?
Yeah, I know, right? I've never been. I don't.
You've been to Singapore?
I've been to Singapore, yes.
You've been to Thailand,
Thailand, yes.
Vietnam.
Vietnam, yes. Just not that part of the world. Hong Kong, Japan, Korea, no.
Oh, because
Yeah.
Hong Kong is not far from KL.
I know, yeah, exactly.
It's
should
sort
make
of
it-
it's an amazing. I'm a big Hong Kong fan there. Actually, no tax as well. You know that Hong Kong has no tax.
Wow.
We got a super chat. Patel Philippe, $5. AC3, please play the video sent to your WhatsApp for Surdy Danny. A few minutes, maybe, please. Commentary on your part if it's okay. Okay, here we go. Loading it up now. Let's get this going. Oh, where is that? Okay, let's have a look at this. Oh, this is an interesting commentary. Look at this. We've got a commentary, international watch streaming talk. Wow, look at this. Hey, look at the guys have found this for me. Let's have a look. They're talking about, this is my JLC. I got this watch. Let's go.
Super chats and some questions. Patel Philip, $5 Canadian dollar. Luca, I need your look on if it's this chic or not. GLC Rev 1752421.
Ooh.
The pushers and the crown destroys everything.
Depends on on your taste.
But I think, everything destroys everything.
Yeah, I think this watch is not for me the DNA for how can I say for JLC. Yeah, this is not for me a true GLC. Sorry for that.
It will always serve as a good self-defensive weapon. The
happiest day in the community will be when Archie Luxury, who has a version of this one, I'm not sure if it's this exact one, actually sells that reference, and so we can all rest easy at night knowing that we never have to see him pull it up on the screen to a guest and say, "What do you think of this watch?" We all have to go, "Oh shit, again."
Luca, have you ever checked what the guy clapping is wearing? What watch he's wearing?
From,
Do that meme one more time.
From the meme video.
From the meme?
Yeah, the guy who was
No,
sleeping
no.
and clapping in hands.
Okay, what's he wearing?
Oh, that's a
Look at that.
okay.
It's too fast.
That's the moment. Nah.
It looks like a Breitling bracelet, right?
Yeah,
But
not good looking watch. Maybe the quality is good. Yeah, of course. Yeah, but not good looking. Das ist echt. Boah, ich wüsste gar nicht, wie man das jetzt übersetzt.
When he got the Playtona.
JLC.
Yeah. Yes, of course.
There we go. Interesting there. It's funny. You know, I'll tell you something, watch chat. These people are real fucking assholes in the watch community. Like, if you go and buy hype watches, what's the point? There's nothing fun in hype. You know, what do you buy? I'm gonna buy myself a Pepsi, a Cermet, a Panda. I'm gonna get myself, a Speedmaster 321. I'm gonna get myself a Aquanaut. If you're really rich, a Nautilus. So boring. I like to try and bring something to my shows which is different. You know what I mean? Like it's something fuck. Like, I mean, I'll be honest with you. You may not like my Breguet or your Breguet, but you got to have respect for it and say, fuck, that is, you just look at it, you say, that's such a cool piece.
Yeah.
I mean, what could you have done? Well, what do you want to do? Do you want to buy? Do you want to? My Breguet, right? Amazing. It's solid gold. Amazing bang per buck. Now the fashion's changed. What's happened is the fashion was for really big, oversized things.
Yep.
Okay, they've come back. Like even on the World Time, the next model Patek went smaller. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I'm a big guy. You know what?
Yeah.
I want to get those big, chunky monkeys. I
Yeah.
kind of like it. And I mean, let's be honest. If it's a big thing with big pushes, big crowns, and that solid gold, that's amazing value. See, you try and bring things in which are beautiful. See, they all criticize you. They want you to be individual. No matter what I bring in, they hate it. They hate it. You,
But
you know,
like,
you know what I mean?
yeah, I know, but that's what
I
I'm
was
saying.
going to get a Vacheron retrograde day date. Okay, I was going to get a Vacheron. I was all set to get. I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up for you, right?
Yeah.
I'll pull it up for you. And I almost got this watch, right? I almost got this watch. And you know what happened? They just the people on the stream said, "Oh, no, it's boring. It's this, it's that." You know, I'll just show it to you. So I almost got this watch. It was a Vacheron retrograde day date. Oops, Vacheron retrograde day date. It's such a beautiful watch. It was in rose gold, right? The rose. Look at this.
Yep.
I mean, fuck. As far as a watch goes, look at that. It was a day date jump. It jumps. It's incredible, incredible piece.
No,
Oh no, that's ugly. It's this, it's that. They're 90,000 Australian dollars now retail, 60,000 US. And everyone says, "Oh, it's ugly. It's this." You know what? No matter what I buy, they hate it. They hate it. As soon as I sell it, they love it. We got Jay Anthony joining us. Hey, Jay Anthony. Give me a hug, Narc. Where's he gone?
He's muted.
His microphone has to warm up. He's got a special microphone. It needs to warm up.
But like I say, Archie, the people are following the trends from bigger watches to smaller watches. But I think you should just wear whatever you feel comfortable and how you dress. That's it. I don't subscribe to the trend.
No, I don't like the trends. The trends are very nasty, you know.
I'd rather follow what's practical. I'd rather follow what's practical. You know, for a watch like this, the Brigade, which has a smaller sub-dial to tell the hour. Imagine if I have it in a let's say, I don't know what, 36 millimeter, if they have one, and this becomes smaller, I will probably need glasses to actually read the time, you know.
Okay. Is everyone upvoted? Please, sir. May I have some upvotes? We're not the doxers. They're the doxers. They're the doxers. We don't dox anyone here. I see. How you going, buddy? Oh, you got great, valid points there. See, they're the sheep. You're the trendsetter, Arch.
Yeah, and sometimes it doesn't feel that appreciated. Here we go. Got a super chat, CB. I hate the Nautilus people too. Pull up the pic, Arch. There you go. So there we got a 5712. We got a Aquanaut in the middle. That's the grenade. And then we got a 5726, which is the absolutely.
Arch, what are you looking at?
Hey,
get engaged.
Turn your camera on, Narc. Turn
no,
your
Soraka
camera
hates
on.
me. Soraka hates me. You got Erwin here. Stop reading. What are you reading there, Arch? What are you reading there? Get fully engaged.
I got a script, Narc. I got script. We're scripted. It's
Erwin,
scripted.
you're a great panelist. Can I give you some advice, Erwin?
Sure.
You're fantastic. Great. If we had a bit more energy, if you had if you had your testosterone checked.
Pavel, $2. Herman, you catch atmospheric river.
Atmospheric river.
Pavel. Yeah.
We love you, Erwin.
Love you too, now.
Now that Jay Anthony's here, you're allowed to shine. The guy hogs all the fucking limelight.
No, it's okay. You know, I enjoy the
No,
company.
you told me otherwise off stream. You told me otherwise. We'll talk later.
We'll talk later.
I got to tell you something. I got to tell you this now. you
Yeah.
got to buy watches. You got an Instagram? Have you got an Instagram watch chat?
I do. It's called watchchat_insta.
Okay, let's go and have a look at this because I want to have a. I want to show people. People are asking about your pieces. Let's get it up, guys. Subscribe to this. So it's Insta. Actually, sorry. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. One moment. 1 moment. It's okay. Just give it to me. Instagram.
Watchchat.
What's the account called?
Watchchat_insta.
Okay. Watch chat underscore.
Insta.
Okay. Oh, got it. It's coming up now. Ooh, let's have a sticky beak at some of your watches here. You can take us through some of the pieces that you have got in your collection here. Let's have a sticky beak. We'll do this full screen to give us maximum exposure. Let's have a look here. Let's talk us through some of. Oh, that's your HYT.
Yeah, that's my HYT.
Nice photo.
Thank you.
Watch. Oh, Monday, Tuesday. Oh, you got a Bell and Ross.
I do.
You got an AP as well?
No, that's not mine actually. So here we've got a community whereby we actually swap watches once in a while.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
What are these things? What is this? Oh, that's the micro
Kudoke.
brand.
Yeah, Kudoke, the German brand.
Yes.
So I've reviewed them. That's just a promo picture for my review.
Wow. Tell me this. What do you think of the what do you think of these things? These brands here, how do they go in KL? Do people like them?
I think there is actually a market. I think in KL, especially if you're talking about genuine watch collectors, people are opening up to independent brands instead of just following the Rolex, the Patek, and the AP. So I must give credit to also for Sincere Fine Watches for organizing a lot of events and creating brand awareness, and that's why I think more and more people are subscribing to these pieces like this. And I think Kudoke, it's quite amazing for the price that you're paying. It's this piece probably costs about the same price as a Yachtmaster, a Rolex Yachtmaster, but you've got so much detailed on it, engraving on
The
it.
problem is you never get that money back, would you?
Yeah, of course. If you're, well, it's hard. Well, it all depends. I think yes. If you're talking about reselling, yeah, nothing beats Rolex, right? Nothing beats Rolex. But I think eventually the prices will come down, as we are all seeing that right now, that the pre-owned prices on Rolex are coming down, and I don't think it's stopped yet. Eventually, I think the correction is happening right now, but eventually I think we'll see the outcome of that correction. But same goes with you. It's very difficult to say with this kind of independent brands. You may think that you may not get your money out of it. For example, I'm sure you heard of the brand called Debetune, right?
Yes. They're
Yeah,
expensive.
yeah. So a couple of years back, before it became so popular, they were trying to sell that to me with a discount. Can you believe that?
Yes.
Yeah, they were trying to sell that to me with a discount, and I was
They were
like,
never cheap. They were
yeah,
never cheap.
they were never cheap, But back then, we're talking about pre-COVID time. So, and now if you look at it, you can't even get it at retail. Some of I think once upon a time, the watch, um, it went like 100% increase at the secondary market. That's like crazy, right? So it's very difficult to tell with some of these independent brands. You can really never tell. It all depends on it all. It's all up to their marketing on how they do it, and how people actually perceive it. Another brand, it's like, FP John. My goodness. It's a really nice watch, but yeah, look at the price.
Yeah, yeah. Look, FP Jean. I got to tell you, that is an incredible brand. But you know, the thing with them is they are so. They went crazy. They've been around for a while. They're not as who have we got here? Who are these three guys? Look at this. There's yourself.
That's me. That's the one in the center. It's Christian Ferrer. You know the brand Laurent Ferrer?
Mm, it's a
Yeah,
fantastic brand.
that's the son.
Wow.
And the one on the left, you need to get him on the panel. That's Watch Nerd Dick, or he's got another account called Cartier.
Wow, that's fantastic. Oh, how did you find you like the Snoopy? You like the Snoopy?
I think if I were to get any one of the Snoopies, this would be it. But this is not my watch. It's not mine either. I would love this one. This would be it.
Yes. Yes, I agree with you. Incredible. 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 It's a there's some beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Do you like that new white Speedmaster?
No,
No.
not really.
No,
Not
you
for
go
me.
black.
Not for me.
Oh, this is interesting Longines.
Yeah, that's not my watch either, but it's interesting. I can appreciate vintage watches because of that, you know.
Oh, I haven't seen one of these in ages. These Cartier. They're very
Yeah.
rare, those. Oh, IWC. They make some beautiful stuff, IWC.
Yeah.
I must admit, I think IWC has some of the best boutiques.
Oh yeah.
Oh, who's this Tudor?
That's Kate. She is the general manager for Sincere. No, not general manager. Sorry, she's COO, I think, of Sincere.
What's happened with Tudor? Someone was telling me Tudor, they swap movements when you service them. They do.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Oh, some nice. Look at that. Two nice reversos. Tudor,
So, yeah.
Tudor Rolex.
Rolex, yeah.
And what's that one there? What's that? What is that?
Oh, I can't see. So this is just one of the events that
wow.
we have in Malaysia.
I love that. I think that Tudor Black Bay Pro is such a great watch. That's beautiful. It's a beautiful watch. That's a lovely watch. What else have we got here? Oh, that's the new Speedmaster. You had to play with that, did you?
Yeah. I did a review on that as well.
What did you think?
I think it's interesting that they came up with a white dial at this time, and yeah, I can see where they're going, but it's not really for me. But it's a good looking watch.
Yes, it is a very nice looking watch. It is tricky, but you know.
No, I do like the. I mean, just to answer Jimmy, I do like this particular watch here, the Speedy here. But I'm just saying it's not for me for many reasons. I think even if I were to go with the black, it wouldn't be for me as well because it's 42. I would go with, as like what Mark said yesterday. I would go with a Speedy reduce at 40mm automatic.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. It's
Yeah, sorry.
because these are expensive. You got to remember these are fucking expensive watches. The reduced is such a good bargain. You can get them.
It is.
You know, the bang per buck is a really amazing piece.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised as well, especially when people are moving towards smaller watches, the trend, and that's probably the reason why it's become so popular now.
We got a super chat. Patel Philippe, $2. Watch chat. What's your favorite Oyster Perpetual?
Oyster Perpetual. Is he referring to the current? Okay, maybe probably the current collection then. Oyster Perpetual. Rolex. Let's see what they have. I prefer the older models, if you ask me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But unfortunately, they had to discontinue that. Don't really like the current new models. It's too simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they all look the same, right? The Oyster Perpetual.
They do. That's the big criticism of them, is that they all look so similar. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the only difference is the color. That's all they have.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You know, it's sort of I think it kind of wrecks it a bit. What do you think?
I think Rolex don't have any more new ideas. That's why.
Yeah, it's kind of boring. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
I mean, I'm kind of look. I like you like the celebration. You know, that special celebration Oyster Perpetual. I think that's kind of cool. You know, that's the one with that special. It's got the
celebration. Let's check it out.
It's got the jelly bean type face.
Yeah. That's in the polka dots.
Yeah. I think that's kind of cool.
I mean, if you want, if I were to get a simple watch like that, I would just go with something like I think they used to have a 1143. Let's see, was it 1143?
Yeah, I think you're right there. That's kind of I don't know. It's just kind of boring, you know. They
114300. Yeah, it's kind of boring. So
but what other choice can they have there? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, they can tweak a little bit with their. I mean, the reason why I like the 114300, it's because it doesn't. It's different. You don't have all the markers with a loom, and you've got different markers just to throw in a bit of a different style there.
Yes. It's I kind of think with Rolex, it's kind of the problem they have is that they really I would love them to bring back like a 5508, you know, the original Submariner, or a no crown guards. I'd love them to sort of do but they can't. They don't do that shit. You know what I mean? Rolex is just so conservative. Tudor does a bit. But you know what I can't stand with Tudor is they have such fucking boring. You look at Tudor, and I got to tell you something. The Black Bay range is cool, but everything else is fucking dog. Ooh, yes, I love this. Look at this. That's your. Oh, look at the coin edging. Man, that is so beautiful. Yeah, that is a Patek killer, because Patek makes nothing at that price point.
No.
Don't you think? Ryan Hoffery, $2. #dad. CB. OP boring. What's boring about an OP, Arch? Pull up the pic. He sent me a pic. Let's have a look. I'll get. Ooh, he's got a yellow one. Fuck. You know, the thing that annoys me is with Rolex, you can't even get this stuff. You know what I mean? Like often you just can't even get, like, a normal person can't just go and say, hey, I'll get one. That's nice.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like that is nice, that there. But I gotta tell you, man, I agree with you. I agree a lot with you. I think a lot of the stuff that Rolex does now, it's so fucking boring. It's boring, okay? It is boring.
I have to ask, what do you think of the Sprite, the GMT Sprite?
Oh, I like the idea. I think it was a good idea. Left-hander. Like, for
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
I don't even want one, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think if I were to have any one of the GMTs, that would be it. I think it's
Are
the
you
most
left-handed?
innovative. No, I'm right, but it's just so cool. It's the only one, right? And it's perhaps the most innovative Rolex has been.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying there. You're right. It's
I don't know.
they kind of you're right. They that is the most innovative they have been, because they have such boring things they churn out. They just churn out the same shit all the time. You know what I mean? That's what they do, really, is just churn out the
Yeah,
same stuff. They
that's what
don't have,
actually what.
and this is the sad thing, is that I kind of think Rolex has been too successful. They can just get away with doing
Yeah,
nothing, really. I
the very
can't believe. You know what really annoys me is they have never released a Coke. I want a Coke.
a
Don't you
reissue
want
of
a
it.
Coke?
A reissue of it. Yeah, yeah,
I want a Coke.
yeah.
I don't understand why there is no fucking Coke.
And I think that's what we all want Rolex to be. They should be more innovative. They should come up with things like that, something different out of the blue, instead of
Why
just
don't they release the Coke? We all want the
changing the
Coke. You know
hands,
what
the
I mean? The
dial, the
Coke.
bezel.
How hard is it to bring out a Coke?
Eventually, I think that it will come, Archie. I think it will come. You just have to be
I
patient.
hope so.
Yeah,
I hope so, because it's just so boring. They do nothing for us. They do nothing for the collectors there in the community. They really get burnt. I mean, real Rolex collector. I was a serious Rolex collector. Okay, I tell you, I myself, I was one of the people who people said to me years ago, "Why do you have so many?" Because I got to tell you, when I started collecting, right, a big collection. Most people had collections of about, like, you had like half a dozen watches. That was your collection, right?
yeah.
You might have one or two Rolex. You didn't have that many Rolex, okay? You know what I mean? You just
Yep.
had one or two Rolex. That's what you had. No, people didn't have these huge collections. You see, they didn't have this stuff.
Yep.
And I got to be honest with you, things have changed a lot. They really changed a lot. And it's not always for the good. It's not always. It was never always for the good. Okay.
Yep.
And I kind of find it sad. I tell you honestly, it's sad, because a lot of this stuff should have been. I just. That is beautiful. The yellow is beautiful. I like the coral red, but you just can't get any. They should have made this stuff easy to get. They should say, right, because this would be a great watch for young people to have. You buy one, okay? But it's the whole watch business. It became a business. It's sad, because you had to buy garbage. I know many people who are supposedly VIPs, and they trade shit. They don't keep all this stuff.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They trade shit. That's what they do. They buy this stuff and they trade this stuff. That's what they do. They They want to do that, you know. They really want to do that.
Yeah.
We got
We
another
some
super chat
super
here.
chat.
Pavel, $2. Update on Jack's promise. Ryan Hoffer. I have not heard from Jax. Jax rang me months ago. I tried to get in touch with him, and I never heard nothing from Jax. Nothing. I haven't heard nothing from Jax. I haven't heard a damn thing from Jax. So I don't know. You tell me what's happening with Jax. I got no idea. What's happened to him. I like the guy. He was a good guy. We had a good talk. He lost his brother. That was a very tragedy. That was his stepbrother, actually. Yeah, that's the last time. I know nothing about Jax. We got another super chat here. Patel Philippe, $5. AC3, pull up Tiger's Eye, Lapis, Onyx, dial for watch chat to pick your favorite choice. And I got to be honest with you, these super duper, these are the super duper day dates. I got to tell you, they are super cool. You know, I tell you,
Yeah.
but these super dials, I've never really been into super dials. You know, they're kind of, yeah. It's never been my cup of tea. I've been more of a movement brand. I wanted to experience brands. That's what I wanted to do. Let's bring it up for the Zeal. We'll bring up the Zeal. The Zeal wants it, so let's do it for the Zeal. Let's get it up and running for the Zeal. We'll get this up on the screen. Getting it up now. Here we go. We're just getting your. We'll come back to your WhatsApp because sorry, your Instagram, because
no worries.
fuck, that is a beautiful piece that there. Absolutely beautiful. Let's bring it up here. So we got the Rolex. We got the Tiger's Eye. Rolex Tiger's Eye. Let's have a look. Da 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 da. This is the Daytona Tiger's Eye. The Tiger's Eye. I think it's gaudy as. Oops, sorry. Let me change the picture. Let's just change. Stop. I'm bringing it up now. Let's bring it up now. Here we go. It's on the screen now. Tiger's Eye. What do you think? You can't even use it as a Daytona, can you?
It's too busy.
Too busy.
But I think he's referring to the day date, right?
Yes, I think you're right, actually.
Probably the one on the left.
No, yeah. I don't. It's okay. It's okay. Rolex. The lapis, I never really liked the lapis. Did you like the lapis lazuli?
The color, it's interesting, but probably not on a day date. Not on a day date.
Yeah, the color is interesting. And then we've got the onyx. I like the onyx, the black. That's the black. That's kind of, I don't know. I think something's missing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because there's no indices, right?
Out of those, what's your favorite? Tiger's Eye, lapis, or onyx?
Well, within the three, I would think Tiger's Eye comes very close, but I would think I'll go with an onyx, then Tiger's Eye, then the lapis. Because I think the lapis, the color is nice, but not for day date. No. Yeah. Not for day date. There's another watch that actually has that kind of blue, but not a lapis. I don't know whether you heard of this brand called Charles Gerardier.
Let's bring it up. It's a Charles what?
Gerardier, Girardier. Yeah, there you go.
Let's bring this baby up. Ooh.
So they do make interesting pieces, complications. But if you, the one that I'm referring to, it's the Magic 8.
Oh, this is it. Is this the Magic 8?
No, no, not this one. There's another one. This is the this is a, what do you call?
A tribute to Jackson Pollock. That's the artist. Jackson Pollock was an artist.
Yeah.
What's it
You
called?
got
The 8. What was it called?
Magic
The
8. Magic 8.
Magic 8. Oh, I see.
Yeah, that blue. That's nice.
We got another super chat here. Dirk Diglock, $10. Arch, who do you think was more dejected? Green Room when you called his OP a boring piece of shit, or Ryan Hoffery getting kicked off of Curlock after he professed his love for Curly? Hey, I think Green Room, definitely Green Room. Definitely Green Room. The Shroom. He sold it back. He lost a little bit, but I think he did okay. He did okay. I think he did okay. That was a I got to tell you something. The interesting thing is with these watches here is you'd never fucking sell this thing. How the fuck would you get out of it? Could you imagine selling this in Malaysia? Fuck me dead. The dealers.
Well, yeah. I think eventually it's a matter of time. Like I say, you can never tell with these kind of brands. You look at everyone wants to have a story like the Batu and like Happy John, but you can never tell. And I like this piece because I think it has a very interesting complication. The interesting about this brand is that it has two things that stands out. Number one, it uses.
I'll just be 1 minute. Sorry, I'll just be 1 minute.
So I mean, for the rest, I mean, the interesting about this brand is number one, it uses an enamel dial, a Grand Field enamel dial, and number two, it has an animation complication on it. Yeah, so if you were to look at the old pocket watch that were created by Charles Girardier, it all has some form of animation on it. Pollock's painting.
I got to tell you something. You really do, these independents, I kind of dip my toe a bit into sort of lesser. I think you got to be individual. I don't like hype. Like I'm like anti-hype.
Yeah.
I am a little bit scared to get into too many. Like I tell you honestly, that Breguet on your wrist, that is fucking amazing watch. I would never sell that. Would you sell that? That's just keeper, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. A bang for its buck. Yeah, definitely.
Bang for buck. And I mean, I really do like the idea of some of these independent. The problem is you've got to be careful. I'm somebody who needs to get out of watches occasionally. I cannot keep everything. So sometimes I don't look at normally buying these things to resell, but sometimes I fall in love with something else and I need the money,
Sure. Definitely.
And I'm actually quite impressed that HYT. That's not a bad piece you picked up there. That was amazing piece. Very big money. You made a profit out of it, don't you think, or not?
If I can sell it, yeah.
Yeah.
I've not sold it yet. I hope I can sell it with a profit. But yeah.
It's have you had many tire kickers? People ask about it.
Yeah, I've got a few who actually ask about it, but yeah, very low blow.
Yeah.
Deeper, yeah.
Yeah. No. I know exactly what you mean there. CB, $5. Arch, what do you think about this Lange? Pull up the pic. Okay, let's get this Lange here. Oh, this is absolutely. This is actually. This is a Lange 1, right? Let's have a look at this. This is actually a very interesting watch. So it's a Lange 1, which I love the Lange 1. I think they're special. Lange 1, but it's not. It's rose gold. I think it's rose gold.
Oh, nice.
Look at this. And it's I think this is an annual calendar. So it tells you the month, it tells you the day and the date. That's an annual calendar. Wow, that's fucking beautiful.
I think it tells you the week as well.
And it's got a moon phase.
Face, yeah.
Oh,
Lovely piece.
that is beautiful, isn't it? What do you think?
Yeah, it's very nice. Love this piece. Well,
I
I
think
mean,
Lange,
for Lange 1, it has to be something like this, complications in it.
yeah, Lange 1, exactly right. Do you see yourself getting a Lange yourself? What do you think? See, I think you get a Patek or you get a Lange. Or maybe a Breguet. So your Breguet is probably in the same class there, isn't it? Breguet, Lange, Patek. Let's be honest. If Patek did what they do on your Breguet, it'd be fucking have an extra 0 on the price.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
But
the dream collection is to actually have all three, a Patek, a Breguet, and a Lange. That's the dream.
yeah, and I know
Because
exactly what.
Yeah, because they're also different, right? They all have their own design language, different design language, and they just have a different message in it. So that's the dream, to have all three in my collection.
Would you wear them?
I would definitely.
I'm
I
not
think
a
if you
big
ask,
fan of
if you
the
ask me,
Odysseus. You know the Odysseus that came out?
Odysseus, yep. I don't know. I've not seen one in person yet, but I've heard so many stories about, if you look at the picture, it's horrendous, but then if you look at it in person, it's a different story, especially because of the long locks and the way how the clasp flares out. Apparently, they say that if you look at it in person, it's a different story. It's nicer.
Yeah, I've seen him. I just think it's a cop out. Lange never did that shit.
If you ask me any three-piece collection, it will be this: Breguet, Patek, and a Lange. That will be my three-piece collection.
Oh. Would you have to have a Rolex in that?
If it's a three-piece collection, then no, not necessary.
Breguet? Shit, you know what? I'm almost there. I got the Breguet and the World Time. All I need to do is add a cool Lange.
There you go. Yeah.
Cool Lange. We got Doc BBW. How are you, Doc?
I am good. How are you?
I want to add a Lange, Doc.
Ooh. Well, that would be an improvement on the JLC, I suppose, that chronograph.
Doc, I'm going to ban people who criticize the JLC. That watch, I bring interesting things into the fold to try and help the hobby. If I bought all hype, would that be a respectful thing to do? Hype.
Okay, but I mean, you're going to get did you say you're going to get this Lange that's on the screen?
No, this is CB's Lange. I think the Lange 1 is better, more simple. This is an annual count. This is expensive as well. I think just the I like the the 38.5 mil one, the original from the 90s. I like that as a Lange one. I think that's that's the least valuable Lange one. I think they're cool. They're okay. Doc?
I'm
Sorry,
okay. I
gentlemen.
mean, I like the large date. I've always liked the large date.
1 minute.
They like.
Sorry,
Yes.
Archie, I've got to make a move now. I've got to go to work.
Hey,
So,
thank you
hey,
so much for coming
pleasure
on, man.
talking
It's
to you.
been an absolute honor to speak to you. Thank you so much.
Likewise.
Nice to
See
meet
you
you
later.
briefly.
Nice to meet you too, Doc. All right, you guys take care then.
Take care.
Thank you.
Well, it
Look
seems
at
like
that.
my
We had a
timing was
great
right to
chat. He
keep you
was a great
company.
guy. Watch chat. What a great guy. Great guy.
What's his name?
Watch chat. Irwin.
Watch
Irwin is his first name.
Oh,
Irwin.
Irwin. Like James Irwin, one of the many astronauts that lied about walking on the moon. Interesting.
Doc. Doc.
We got to bring in super chats with that.
How you been, Doc?
I've been okay. I had a little brief spurt of being overworked, but I'm glad I'm through that, and now I can come on the show.
Beautiful.
How have you been?
Oh, Arch.
You seem a little
CD,
sensitive.
$5. Arch. Is a perpetual, same as Brego. Are you kidding? Oh fuck, that's a perpetual calendar. Sorry. Holy fuck, a perpetual.
I do
It's got
see
the
the
month.
months. If you look at the
I can see the month, I can see the day, and I can see the
Yeah.
date.
Yeah.
And moon phase.
It's a little more subtle though. The months are a little more subtle around the chapter ring there. So it's kind of nice.
It's very nice. It's a beautiful watch.
I honestly don't know what you've been talking about today because I just basically got off work and ran in and jumped on. But this isn't one of your grails, is it?
You know what?
Could be.
It could be, Doc.
Could
I was
be.
actually I was saying at the start of the show, I wish I had the guts to sell off my stuff and just become a Breguet man.
Well, but this isn't a Breguet.
No, this is how we're kind of. Irwin was saying an ideal collection would be a Breguet, a Lange, and a Patek. 3-piece.
I would say that's an ideal collection if, for someone who's into dress watches. That's an ideal dress watch collection. Because obviously some people like us like sports watches.
Sports watches are very cool, Doc. Sports watches are really cool. And
someone's bringing up Narc talking about a fat chick in a swing. I don't know what that's about, but
no, he's just Narc always has outlandish quotes. He always comes on with outlandish quotes.
I see. Yeah.
He said it's like a fat chick at a swingers club. Nobody wants to fuck her.
Well, I thought it was like riding a moped, Dating a fat chick is like riding a moped is what I've heard as a joke. I would never tell such a joke.
No, I don't think it's terribly nice either, Doc, because, different people like different things. Doc, tell me this. How close would you be to getting a Lange? I think a Lange is you, Doc.
Well, I don't have reason to wear dress watches very often. And when I do need to wear a dress watch, that's when I wear one of my, more expensive pieces and I just wear it as a dress watch. So I'll wear a Daytona as a dress watch. I wear the pre-Daytona often as a dress watch because it just really goes under the radar.
A chiropractor is a doctor in America?
Depends upon who you ask. But they generally have the title in their name. So like, in this country we have President Biden and his wife is called Dr. Jill.
Yeah.
Well, she's basically somebody who technically, I guess, graduated with a PhD as a teacher or something like that. So if she gets to call herself doctor, that opens up the floodgates to everybody. So certainly a chiropractor can call themselves doctor if she gets to call herself doctor.
So they did a doctorate to be a chiropractor. You got to do a doctorate.
Well, you have to do post-baccalaureate training. So you get a bachelor's degree and then you have to do additional training. Honestly, I'm not sure that it's more extensive than, say, getting a master's degree, but technically it is, and therefore you get to call yourself a doctor.
Does that have pull in America?
Really, it's more the money that gives you the pull. So
money gives you pull in America.
because most chiropractors are fairly poor. Some of them run a little scam and really get a lot of money. Some of them charge crazy dollars in rich areas, but most are not like that. And so, yeah, it's all about the money in the end.
It's all about the money. Interesting you say that, Doc.
Like a lot of things, like a lot of things.
I always think for you, Doc, one Lange would be such a cool watch to have.
Well, I mean, for me, it would be if I was fully satisfied with my collection and then I felt like getting something a little different and I had money sitting aside, burning a hole in the pocket, as it were, then I say, okay, maybe I'll get a Lange. But every time I consider getting a watch like that, then I stumble upon some vintage piece that I go, oh, I got to have that one. And then there it is. So,
this is so beautiful.
Honestly, I mean, I get just as much joy wearing my Speedmaster as I would wearing this Lange. To all the people who are Lange fans, I know, but that's just me personally. I don't know. And then the fact that I've used the watch, the Speedmaster especially, I've used it a few times and it's really cool. Like I've used it and it actually works quite well. Taking a pulse, because I've got a pulsations bezel on the Speedmaster, and so taking a pulse is really cool that way. There's something very 60s about it when you do it too, but it's very accurate.
Okay.
It's a reminder sometimes that the old days, they had it right on many things.
Yes. Good point. We got another super chat's just come in here. CB, $5. Would you prefer to have the Lange or this FP Jaune?
Pull it up. Pull it up, Hachi.
Pick. Okie dokie. Yes, sir. This is an interesting one. Let me just get that. CB. Oh, look at this. This is his CBs. CB. You know what? I got to be honest with you. If ignoring money and
yes, sir.
Money, as Doc just said, it's all about the money, isn't it, Doc? It is
all
about the money.
That's where the hype is. That's where
This
the hype
is
is.
CB's. What would you rather have, that Lange or this? I'd go the Lange.
This is a little more interesting, though. If you're wanting something unique and interesting as a dress watch, this is a little more interesting. Don't you think? It's a little more unique.
Yes.
I think I could go with this. I'm not really into either one, to be honest, and I like to be able to easily read the time, which clearly I wouldn't be able to do with this one. I'd have to walk around with a magnifying glass in my pocket. But it's certainly kind of cool, you know?
Yeah. Which one would you prefer? You'd probably go the Jean. I'd go the Lange. I'm a traditionalist.
I mean,
I
I
always
don't,
wanted a Lange. I've always wanted a Lange.
I'd wonder if they have this in a blue dial, but I'd probably go with the FP Journe out of these two. Just because, again, it's a little interesting, but it's not too busy. You know, I don't like a busy watch, but this is definitely interesting.
We've got Herman joining us on his cruise. Let's have a look. Herman is joining us. Have a look here. This is Herman's cruise.
Is that a cruise around San Clemente?
I think he went to Alaska.
Oh, so that's a real cruise.
Yes.
I think you also have a
Yeah, it's Laguna Beach.
Super chat.
Super chat. Let's get the super chat up on the screen now. We got a super chat. Ken Fresno, $2. Do you find Narc's crush on J. Anthony creepy? Yeah, I haven't really noticed that, Ken, but I will take note for next time.
It does seem like at least a little bit of a crush. At least a little.
Now we've got another super chat. I've got another photo to show you. This is another FP Journe of CB's. Have a look at this. Havana.
CB
The Havana.
clearly has an awesome collection, though. He's got more than just these.
I'm not cultured enough to go with a FP Journe. You've got to. Here we go. CB, $5. This is for Doc so he can see the time. Pull up the
Yes, this definitely is more my style. Yes, I would be able to read the time with it as well. It kind of reminds me of maybe if a Lange had sex with a Type 20, right? And then this might be something like what they get. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's certainly starting to blend its way towards a sports watch in terms of character.
You like sports watches?
I prefer the sports watch. Yeah. I don't know sometimes exactly why, but clearly I do.
I got to tell you, I really love your Breitling. Your Breitling Breguet knockoff.
Oh, it's not. No. It's not a Breguet knockoff. It's a Breitling Type 20, which, you know, they came before the Breguet Type 20. Come on, you know it's true. You're making that face, but you know it's true. They may not have gotten the contract, but they did come before the Breguet in terms of the calendar. Come on, you know it's true.
It's
They were 1953. Breguet was 1954.
It was a spec. Type 20 is a spec. It's a spec.
Yes, Type 20 was a spec. And Breitling did a nice job, but for whatever reason, they weren't chosen.
They didn't play the politics.
Probably.
They didn't kiss ass enough.
Something happened. They just thought, oh, you're going to take us because we're Breitling. You know, Breitling was back in the day. Breitling was a big deal. I mean, they were the ones who invented the chronograph and the dual pusher chronograph. So they were a big deal, right?
Yes.
So I could see where they would just say, here's your Type 20. And they would think, okay, we're done. And you're probably right. Breguet was behind the scenes saying, come on, you know you want to pick us. You know we're a bigger deal. You know, we're more elegant. Come on, you know you want us. But the original Type 20 didn't have the coin edging you love so much, and it didn't have a lot of those things. It was very close to a Breitling.
We don't need to get facts. We don't need to get
I know. Facts get in the way of
the
feelings.
truth.
Facts get in the way of feelings. Yes, they do.
It's I must say that is a beautiful. You can see the curved spring bar too, can't you? It's curved spring bar.
I
Beautiful watch.
I guess it's not too busy, but it's a little busier than I would like. It's the dial's a little busier than I'd like, but it's not too busy.
No, you're right. Good point there.
It's a balanced watch. It's a nice balanced watch, and yes, I like that I can read the time.
We got a poll going. What is more French? Breguet 19%, Cartier 42%, and Louis Vuitton 39%.
That's kind of odd, I would think. I would have thought Breguet would win. I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, no, because they moved to Switzerland. You know that, don't you?
So everything again, facts getting in the way of feelings. I mean, Breguet certainly sounds French. I don't know.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know.
Yes. How is the cars going? You happy? When are you going to Japan, Doc? I forgot to ask you. When the hell are you going to Japan?
I was talking to my nephew about that.
I remember talking to you months ago. Did you ever go with your?
Well, you know, I was going to go, and my passport got stolen, and then I still haven't gotten it replaced, so I can't do anything until I get it replaced. But I was talking to my nephew, and he wants to go to Japan.
How was it stolen, Doc?
Oh, that was a smash and grab, California style. I went to California, and I had my guard. My guard was just dropped just for a moment. I walked into a store, a Trader Joe's, to grab some food. I was in there for 5 minutes, literally, and when I came out, there was a guy standing in a suit next to the rental car saying, "Is this your car?" And I was wondering, what the heck is he talking? And it was, you know, he was a professional looking guy standing and he was in a nice dark suit. Huh?
He didn't do it, did he?
No, that's why I was wondering what's going on, because he was a professional looking in a dark suit. I think he was holding a briefcase, and so he's like, but he's at the same time he's saying, "Is this your car?" And I'm wondering what the heck. And I said, "Yes, it is." And then I start putting the groceries in the trunk, and he goes, "Well, they just busted the window and stole your stuff." And I was like, "You're kidding me." And then I look and I see the window was completely smashed out. The way I parked, I couldn't see that. I couldn't see the passenger side from where I had parked.
Which window did they smash?
They smashed the passenger front window. And
what did your rental car company say about that?
You know what? When I went to turn the car in, there was a van that also had its windows smashed. So then I said, "How often does this happen?" And the woman who was collecting the car said, "I've had 7 this week." Just that one person said she'd had 7. So then I went on to Google. I was like, why are they smashing car windows? And eventually I found something called Proposition 47, and that allows for stealing in California up to $950 without being prosecuted. California.
I see. That's
Anyway,
crazy.
that's why I'm not a big fan of traveling to
So
California.
what did the rental car company charge you to fix the window?
Nothing. Can you believe it? They charged me nothing. Then I have a nephew who works for San Francisco, works for the city, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you didn't know about that, Uncle?" And then he's telling me that nothing's going to happen at the rental car company because they get so many windows getting smashed in the San Francisco area. If they report it, they're only going to increase their insurance rates. So instead, they just eat it. In order to charge me, they would have also had to charge the system. So instead, they didn't even charge me. So I didn't pay anything.
So they stole your passport. What other shit did they steal?
They stole my bag with my computer. They stole, yeah. And then they stole my Speedmaster. I was stupid at the moment. I had my Speedmaster in the bag because I thought it was
How many
safer
years
than
ago
on
is
my
this,
wrist.
but Doc?
Oh, this was in 2019.
You
I
still
know.
haven't replaced your passport from then?
I filed for the replacement, but I haven't received it. So clearly something else has to happen, and I have to track it down. I just haven't gotten around to doing that.
Doc, that's 5 fucking years ago.
I'm still living through it. But I have to admit, my new Speedy means I don't have to grieve over the transitional Speedy that I had. The transitional was nice, though. It was an 861 movement. I kind of regret losing that thing, but it was way too big for me. The Speedmaster I have now is much better size.
My God, what a horrible story, Doc. We got another one. Watch for it, $2.80. Doc, Explorer 1 and 2, new or vintage?
Ooh, that's easy for me. I mean, I was hanging out with the Gin Tingler also about 5 years ago, and along with Tanzil. And we went a little bit of watch browsing and shopping and all that. And Gin Tingler tries on a 1016, right? And we're both thinking, oh, this thing is going to be way too small. He puts it on, looks perfect. I'm like, wait a minute, don't you have the same size wrist that I do? So then I try it on, looks perfect. So I would go with the 1016 Explorer.
I'd have to say I'd go for the sweet spot, 40 mil Neo vintage, 40 mil.
Well, you know what I like? The thing I like about the 1016, the one that I would want, is I'd want Hesselite. I'd want a nice domed crystal. And there's something about that. It gives the watch a little extra presence, and it isn't small anymore. And that's what I noticed.
Yes.
That's what I noticed most. It's not quite the size of one of my Daytonas, but it's very close.
Yep.
And it's kind of crazy because you would think it's too small. So, but that's what I like, an Explorer original 10, well, not the original, but certainly the classic 1060.
I've got a photo from CB for you, Doc. He just sent me through a photo. This is his Speedmaster. Have a look at this. What do you think of that meteorite dial?
Oh, well, you know what? It's very impressive, especially in person. I went, actually, not when we were hanging out, but on a different occasion. I went to the Wynn.
I think this is white gold or platinum. I can't remember. CB, is that white gold or platinum?
For some reason, I thought it was gold.
CB, Doc, would you wear this Speedy?
I would wear it. I mean, it's big, though. It's a little too big for my wrist. Looks like it's the right size for yours, but it's a little too big for my wrist. But I did wear a 1967 transitional, and even though it was a little big, I still wore the heck out of it. in person, this is much more impressive in person. You can't appreciate the meteorite subdials quite as much in a photograph as when you're actually in person looking at it. And it's a very nice watch, nice, impressive watch. Yeah, I mean, and they had one at the Wynn, at the Omega at the Wynn Motel in Vegas, and they had one. They also had an interesting pave. Oh my, I'd never seen anything like that. I had I was given the impression that it was factory. That's what they were saying, but I've never seen a factory pave Speedmaster. It's just weird. I never heard of it. I think it was a reduced. I don't think it was a professional size, but I don't remember for sure. I just remember I was with my sister and my niece, and my niece loved it. She was like, "Buy me this, Uncle. Buy me this." Yeah. It wasn't that bad a price for a pave dial, though. I think it was 30. Oh, that's my memory of it. It was around 30. That's not bad for a pave dial, right? Factory pave.
No, that's not terrible.
Yeah, but I'd rather, well, yeah, if I'm gonna wear it, I'd rather have this meteorite. Pave is a little too much. It makes it seem like a girl watch to me, because of course diamonds are a girl's best friend. So it kind of makes it feel like a girl's watch when there's that much diamond. But it is a very attractive watch. But this is very attractive and more my style.
Yeah, I get it, Doc.
Did you look it up to find out if it's gold? I thought it was gold.
No,
but I looked at so many Speedmasters. My memory's terrible on it.
I understand, Doc. That is a I got to tell you, Doc, that's an incredible piece of kit, but don't you think? I think it's white gold. He told me before. I think it's white gold, but this is a very special.
I want to know how Pavel knows this. That's what I want to know.
Pavel, high-end call girls proud the wind floor at 4 a.m. like a lioness on the Serengeti.
I have a feeling I didn't stay out in the lobby
we were
long
sleeping.
enough.
We were snugly in bed at that time, Doc.
By 3 o'clock we were already up in the room. But we were down there at 2 a.m. I don't remember anything like that at 2 a.m.
No, 2 a.m. We weren't. We were in bed by then, Doc. Remember, we had an early because we had the nice room. Why wouldn't we go to bed?
Well, but I thought we were down in the lounge. I remember you even hanging out with your good friend OC.
Yes.
Because that was the only time I'd met OC. Was in Vegas there. But yeah, we missed out by not sneaking back down at 3 a.m. and looking around to see what was happening.
That'd be expensive at the Wynn, but everything was expensive.
Everything was expensive. You know, though, I was I know Powell's joking, but I was hanging out with some buddies a month after I was in Vegas with you.
Yes.
And I forget where we were
Oh,
going.
it's platinum. This is platinum. I fucked it up. It's platinum.
It is platinum.
Yes, and he's just sent me the most beautiful picture of the movement. Have a look at this, Doc.
So it's got a display back?
PT 950, that's platinum. PT 950, look at that. PT 950. It's a 321. Look at that. Fuck, it's beautiful.
Is that original? Or It must be, right? You wouldn't swap it. You wouldn't pull a dock on it and modify it with a display back that wasn't original.
No.
Yeah.
But this is the platinum version. This is so rare. Where would I even search for this, Doc?
All I can say is they had one. I probably didn't look at the back because I don't remember looking
Archie
at the
CB,
movement.
$5. Archie, it's platinum and a 3-2-1 movement.
Wow. Like a caliber 321. So they can't have too many of them out there in the wild. Wow. That is pretty cool.
It's very cool. It's beautiful watch.
CB, do you own any vintage watches?
He's got
Any
his
at all?
dad's Omega. He showed his dad's Omega. Remember?
A 321 original? A 60s,
No, it was
1960s?
gold piece from the 70s.
That's pretty close.
No, it was quartz, I think.
Quartz? Really? I didn't know
Well,
they
that was
did
the
that.
thing in those days, you know?
I didn't know they did quartz in the Speedmaster.
No, I said an Omega. I didn't say it was a Speedmaster.
Oh, I see, said the blind man who picked up his
And they
hammer
also
saw.
had quartz Speedmasters many times with the quartz, you know, with the LED display and that.
Well, that's right. I mean those were special times. I do remember that because when they first came out with the LEDs, that was a big deal, and those were thousands and thousands of dollars. Those are more expensive than a mechanical watch.
He's just sent me a vintage picture of this most beautiful Speedmaster. It's a dot over 90. Just bringing it up
Ooh.
now.
You got my attention.
Look at that.
Wow.
What do you think of that?
I like the strap too there. I mean, that's certainly the classic dial. If I were going to get a Speedmaster Professional, I'd at least have to have either a 321 or a transitional 861 to get that nice logo, to get
Tritium
that nice
T, Swiss made T.
Yep. The whole 9 yards on
Dot
that.
over 90.
Yep. But it's mostly for me, the applied logo makes a huge difference. It's kind of sad
Pull it
that
up.
they
The
went for
vintage
cheap.
real moon watch with 321.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's interesting. It reminds me and makes me think about Clyde selling his 321, which I just don't understand. But
he needed the money.
Really? Because he was buying other things.
Whatever makes you happy, Doc.
This is true.
When he sold it, he wasn't well, okay?
I see. And then he recovered and bought some other watches at that point. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
Look.
I tried to talk him out of it. First of all, I had to talk him into buying the stupid watch. He wasn't going to buy it at $5,000.
He did well, okay?
For a virtually safe queened 321, he wasn't going to buy it for $5,000.
He loved that watch. He loved it. One thing you must admit, I never jealous with Clivers there. He really loved that watch.
Honestly, he probably still loves it, wherever it is.
Mr. Valjoux bought it, didn't he?
Someone in the Archieverse bought it, that's for sure. And so,
I thought it was Mr. Valjoux.
It could be. Mr. Valjoux is very respectable. Whoever it was that bought it was a good guy. I just don't remember for sure who it was. If it wasn't Mr. Valjoux, it was someone of similar taste and quality.
I'm actually having to wear double glasses at times to get really close magnification. It's actually
And
that
that's
was your
why I prefer the watches that I can easily read.
well, it's our eyesight's never the same as we get older. I used to have amazing eyesight.
Well, that's true, but that's why, again, like I like my sports watches. I like watches I can read the time on it. Now, I'll admit that the Panda Daytonas are a challenge. Those are a challenge. The reverse Pandas, when it's a vintage reverse Panda, 4-digit reverse Panda is a piece of cake reading the time. But I like the look of the Panda. So, but otherwise, all the sports watches I own, it's easy to see what time it is. You know, the other watch that's very easy to read the time on is the Super Ocean Heritage that you gave me. Very
Yeah.
nice. Very easy to
I
read the
tell you
time
what,
on
if
that.
you want something easy to read, Explorer 2 42 mil. That's got big hands.
They did improve it. Absolutely. They gave it that contrast that the rancher loves so much.
Yes. Yes. Doc, so when are you going to Japan? Tell me, what's the story?
Well, my nephew and my cousin are now wanting to go. I have a little research to do on Fukushima, right? I want to do a little research, and they're
Doc,
talking about going not to Tokyo because we did Tokyo before. They're talking about going south. You know, is Yokohama south, right, of Tokyo?
Yokohama is close to Tokyo, not far from Tokyo.
No, not Yokohama. There's a naval base. Where's the naval base? It's south of Tokyo. Anyway, they want to go, and I'm like, well, that's not bad. Probably, I'm going to do a little research and go there. Go there.
I was a bit disappointed there. It's a bit Americanized. Okinawa.
Okinawa, yes. Okinawa, yes, yes. Okinawa, yes. You don't like it? You didn't like it?
That's the only place that I saw litter and stuff like that. That is one
Oh
of
wow, too many
a bit of
Americans.
graffiti. It was. We had a good time there.
Too many Americans with their littering, their laissez-faire attitude. Well, are you thinking of going? You want to meet up with us when we go?
When are you going?
Don't know yet. Maybe we'll talk about it. I'll talk to them. We'll see if we can coordinate it.
I was
trying to
looking at
figure out
maybe going this year, actually.
Well, this year is getting kind of tight. It's already September. I think they were talking and thinking of early 2025, to be honest. But we got to get it at the right time weather-wise.
CB, $5. Not Doc's taste, but vintage Ortavia orange with rare bezel. Pull it up.
What do you mean it's not my taste? I love Otavias. I think those are cool. I almost bought one. Well, maybe this is a very different Otavia
They go
than
for
what I'm
big
used
money.
to. That's the reason I didn't buy it. The one I was looking at was 25 grand, and I said, I don't know if I. That's cool. That's like you. That's the kind you. That's almost the kind you would get with the Viceroy cigarette coupon. If you can imagine getting a watch with a Viceroy cigarette coupon, so cool, right?
Who did that? That was Hoya did that?
Yeah, Hoyer did that with the Otavias. With the cushion case Otavias. You got. I think you had to buy more than one case of the cigarettes. I doubt it was just one, but you turn it in and you get your watch. I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. I remember reading the ads about it. Anyway, this is a nice watch. I'd wear that in a heartbeat. And it reminds me of Monaco in terms of, the layout, right?
Yeah.
Pushers and crown. It's very cool. Now, the bezel is, I don't remember seeing it. He's right. It is rare because I don't remember seeing bezels like that.
Yeah. It's an interesting bezel there. I'm trying to work it out.
I don't understand it either. But I say this though. I mean, but they had.
You know how
they
many
had,
meters? It knows how many meters. Was it? What? I don't understand. It's got meters on it. What does the meters mean?
Well, it can't be a dive watch, of course. I don't think they'd do a dive chronograph, right? Can't be referring to that, right?
Nah, good point. Good point.
But I mean, maybe I have to consider getting one of these again. These are cheaper. These are cheaper. I remember looking at these and they were under 10 grand, which is pretty cool. You can get one for under 10. I could wear that. I could wear that. It's very 70s. I don't have any watch that screams out 1970s like this would. To me, if I see this watch, it screams out 1970s, and somehow it screams out Hugh Hefner's mansion. But maybe that's because my brain goes there for other reasons. But I mean, it's just I remember seeing old Playboys, and they'd have the ads for these watches.
Yes, you're right.
Very nice.
It's funny. Hoya went guts up.
And had to get saved by Tag, you mean?
Yes.
I think they have a reissue of not this watch, but one similar. I think they've made some reissues.
CB, it tells you time at depth.
That's not helping me understand it. I'm still lost at what's going on, but it's definitely cool.
I don't understand that either, Doc.
But this would be a very nice, I think. Maybe I have to consider getting a Hoyer, getting an Atavia.
A vintage Hoyer.
Yeah. I almost bought
this is known as a Mig Jagger.
Is that a play on Mick Jagger, and instead it's a Mig Jagger? I've not heard of this at all.
Oh, Mick Jagger had one.
He did mean to say Mick Jagger. Okay.
Yeah, let's have a look.
A friend of mine went and saw Mick Jagger this year.
How old is Mick Jagger now?
He's almost 80 if he isn't 80. He's almost 80 at least if he's not 80 exactly. And the guy said he was still performing on stage, running around and doing the stuff he's always been doing. I thought, man, is he getting pharmacologic help on that, or what's going on? Because it's not like he took the greatest care of himself over the years. So you would think he has to slow down. But they said, no, he's not slowing down on stage.
Wow, amazing stuff.
Mick
Were you a Mick Jagger fan?
Yeah. I mean, I thought, when the craze was the Beatles, I liked George Harrison. I always liked George Harrison. I know everybody else liked Paul and John. A few people liked Ringo, but I liked Harrison. I had an old Beatles lunchbox in the 70s, and I liked George Harrison. But as a group, I preferred Rolling Stones over the Beatles.
Wow.
And I liked Mick Jagger, and then I liked the insanity of Keith Richards. I mean, Keith Richards is like a bumblebee. A bumblebee doesn't know that he shouldn't be able to fly, and Keith Richards doesn't know that he shouldn't be alive right now. He's just he abused himself so much. He really shouldn't be still with us, but he is. It's incredible.
Yes. Gotcha, Doc.
Keith
Gotcha.
Richards. Well,
Yes.
CB, I'm seeing a super chat from CB. I have to say, you've always had my approval, but now I have deeper admiration. You've got some watches that I could salivate over, especially. Not that I don't appreciate the other watches you own, but I'm more of a vintage guy, and you've got some nice vintage pieces for sure. But of course, you've always had my approval. Of course. I even like, now what do they call his Joker watch? What's that called? I know you guys love it. The one in his avatar. I call it the Joker watch. I don't know what the real name is.
The Constant.
It's got that long name, yeah.
Chopin, what's it? The Russian guy.
Anyway, I think that's cool, you know?
Yes. It is a very cool watch.
And obviously, it's a conversation piece as soon as you walk in the room, I think, for most people, if they see it.
Konstantin Chaikin. It's the Russian. I'll bring it up. He just sent me a photo of it. Let's bring it up, baby.
I just call it the Joker watch, but I know that's a
No,
lowbrow way to describe it. But I mean, you know, in terms of, like, I could see going to a Christmas party and showing up wearing this watch, and it's an instant conversation piece. Because sometimes, depending upon, if I wear a chronograph, occasionally I'll get sometimes a nice woman walking up and saying, "What are all those buttons for?" You know. So this watch would get even more conversation going. Is that a watch? And then how do you tell the time? And then, oh, well,
come back to my place and see the
exactly. I have to take you back to my place where I have the manual, and I can explain it all to you, you know. But I mean, it's just a kind of, it's definitely a conversation piece, and that's what it's intended to be.
Yes. 100% right, Doc. CB, $5. Konstantin Chaikin, pull it up. Yep, we got it up on the screen.
Definitely nice, though.
It is a nice watch. There's no questions of that. It's a beautiful watch.
I wouldn't wear it every day. This would be my special watch for special occasions, such as, you know, when I have to go to that Christmas party. I may not even be looking forward to it, but I'd wear this watch, and somebody, at least one person's going to have to ask a question about it, and then that would make me smile, and it's worth it.
Yes. Exactly right.
I did not know that. You know, we got a super chat again from the marvelous CV explaining an aspect of this watch.
Exactly right. We've got another super chat. CB, $5. The tongue is a moon phase. Oh, shit.
I did not know that.
What a beautiful watch.
Makes sense. I mean, it's functional for sure. So those have got to be.
What do you think?
Those have got to be kind of crazy expensive. I don't remember how much it costs. I just remember looking it up one time and going, "Wow." It's like, okay.
What an amazing. It is amazing. It's really.
It's one of those where if you have to ask, then maybe you can't afford it.
Yes, fair point, Doc. Very, very fair point there.
I don't know why it makes me think of holiday, but I guess maybe the colors, you know. It seems like a holiday watch.
Definitely. Definitely. Holiday watch. Christmas colors. Christmas has got the colors green, red,
Yes.
and green.
It's the green at the top. It's got the red, it's got the green at the top. That's why when I'm looking at it instinctively, I'm thinking of the holidays. The Christmas
Holiday
party.
season. That's exactly it, Doc. Holiday season. And what a beautiful way to start the vacation with a watch like that, hey?
Exactly.
Doc, that is the show for today. I want everybody to upvote.
Yes,
Upvote.
please.
I hope you guys enjoyed the show today.
Certainly. Thank you for having me on the show. Second half. Taking over for Erwin.
It's always a pleasure to have you on the show, Doc. I can tell you that much.
I appreciate that. Is that his first name, Erwin? Or his last name?
Yes, it's his first name.
Yeah, first name.
Yeah, he's a great guy. I want to thank everybody who super chatted today. We had a really nice show. And without your support, it's hard to do these shows. And I really do thank everyone who did super chat. We had Rich Mitch, NATO, Patel Philippe, AD never calling, Patel Philippe, William Gaudrian, The Narc, Naki Poo, Patel Philippe, CB was there, Pavel, Patel Philippe, Ryan Hoffery, CB, Pavel, Patel Philippe, Dirk Diglock, CB again, CB, Ken Fresno, CB, Watch for It, CB, and Pavel, $2. Decent engagement, minimal carb loading. Nice one. Guys,
thank you, Pavel.
Please support us, and I will see you later.
Very nice. And we can't leave without an outro.
We cannot leave without an outro. Thank you so
Give us
much.
a little class.
Run an outro. Let's run an outro. Here we go. And there we